Because I know you keep saying like our generation or like
My generation.
I'm only 2 years younger than you.
Yeah, but it's that's entirely different.
Okay, but then Gage isn't that young.
What are you like, 22?
I'm 25.
Holy shit, you're
Actually,
old.
am I 26? Bro, funny enough, I don't even know how old I am.
No, you are.
I think my Facebook profile, that's the only reason I know. It's like birthdays. I only know they exist because Facebook tells me
Oh
they
no,
exist.
you're 26. You're younger than my sister.
I'm glad Jen knows how old I am because
Yeah,
I'm
He's
yeah,
26.
Yeah.
He's turning 27
But
this
no,
year.
like the generational gap is like, that's a real thing though.
No, it
I
is,
honestly
it is.
think like, you take our age, we're pretty close. Everything's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
similar.
Yeah, yeah.
You take 3 years from me
Yeah,
though.
like 21,
yeah,
22, yeah.
These kids grew up totally different.
They don't know
they
fuck
did.
Funny
all.
thing that I like looking at is, did you ever see how like people will ask like kids like, how do you pick up the phone now?
Yeah.
How do you
Oh,
pick up
yes.
the phone?
Like we do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do
yeah,
this,
yeah.
you
So
do
this.
the kids nowadays, they go,
like, hello?
hello? It's the silliest
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, but no,
But
it's,
then,
it's a huge thing. You'd be
No,
surprised,
yeah, it's
bro.
crazy,
no,
bro.
they don't know like. So you guys remember floppy disk, right?
Oh, God,
sure,
yes.
yeah.
Oh, God,
they-
yes.
We show that to them. They're like, "What the hell is
Oh,
this?"
yeah.
We're like, "Oh, we used to put the little USBs.
Bro,
that was it."
Bro, like how many kilobytes on a floppy disk?
Oh my god.
Like on a floppy disk this big, right?
Yeah,
like how many
with this big, yeah.
kilobytes?
How many
And
was
and
that?
now we have petabytes
Yeah.
in something this big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My
You know what I'm saying?
my
I mean-
man can't fit a full head-to-head battles on a floppy disk.
That's what I'm saying.
Can't fit a whole video.
That's what
on
I'm
it.
saying.
I mean, it was that and like
Um,
videotapes. Like the kids these days, they don't know what. Oh, did you remember? You know how we had those like little like cassette tapes?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
yeah,
those
yeah,
cassette-
yeah.
The
Did you used to,
cassette-
like-
I know cassettes. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
familiar with cassettes.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you used to like if you mess it up?
I
Right?
have never
So I
used a
took
cassette,
a pencil. Oh,
Oh,
what?
you had to use a pencil and like
Yeah, it's a
rewind
pencil
it.
to
Yeah,
rewind
I
yeah,
never
yeah,
used
yeah.
a cassette. I still used. I remember there was VHS tapes.
Yeah,
and
of
stuff.
course.
Yeah.
I loved this one VHS tape. It was called Go Go Race Car or something like that.
Okay.
It was this little kids movie that my mom
Yeah.
would always put on to like shut us up.
Oh,
So
okay.
this
Yeah.
one in particular, I ran this VHS tape so much that it broke like in the thing.
Oh,
it
wow.
like exploded because I ran it too
Oh,
much.
Wait,
shit.
can that happen?
But it was
Yeah.
called. I think it was called like it was Go Go Race Car or something like that. I think that's what it was.
Was it-
Anybody in
yeah.
chat familiar with Go Go Race
Go
Car?
go race car.
I brought it up on
Oh.
stream the other day. Funny enough, I
Yeah.
looked it up. I was like, I have vivid memories of this movie, and we found it, and I almost cried like tears of joy, bro. I was
Oh
like,
my
I was like,
God.
I brought back
Okay.
so many
Okay.
memories. It was so nice, bro. There goes a race car. That's it, bro. Put it on.
There goes
There
a
goes
race
It's
a
car.
race
called
car.
There Goes a Race Car, bro.
Put that shit on there. I gotta see this.
Put that on. Put that on. Let me see some There Goes a Race Car.
Hey,
Oh, dude, you have no idea. I ran this so much and made my
where is
mom
it?
Hey,
crazy.
is this the whole episode?
Yeah, I think it's the
I
whole
can
thing.
see like the
the
old
little
VHS stuff on the
yeah.
bottom. Let's go!
Come on! Climb aboard Scholastic's The Magic School Bus for even more wild rides. Now you can collect all the fun in Scholastic's The Magic School Bus video collection.
Ads included with my DVD.
With the
That's
Frizz,
That's marketing though.
Arnold,
Literally marketing.
Wanda, and the rest of the gang.
I don't
Wait,
think- I don't
hold on. Kid Vision. Holy shit.
my
think- This is
God.
bringing back like many.
Is this it?
Hey kids, get ready for some fun with real animals.
Real animal.
It's time to spend a day with
Watch There Goes a
Likes
Race
race
Car.
cars.
No, hold
But
on.
if you
I
ever
mean, there
wondered
goes a
what it
race
would be
car.
like to drive
Wait,
a
is this
real
all it
race
was?
car,
Yeah, it was just
well,
race car.
get set to find out
how
because
are you
there
not
goes a
into
race
cars?
car.
They talk about,
Look, there goes
the
a
cars and
race
stuff like that.
car.
They talk about the different types of cars.
Wait, I don't
Yeah,
get.
but-
Is this not a movie?
It is. There's words to it too. We can't hear it, but like all that is that kid said, "There goes a race car." And
That's
it's
what it
just
looks
several
like.
kids
That's-
saying that.
Wait.
bro.
It looks like they're saying that over and over again.
I mean, that is all it is, but it's a banger. Let me tell you.
This was your favorite movie.
Yes.
I mean,
I was like
hold on.
4. Please cut me some
Yeah,
slack,
but,
bro.
but why are you not into cars now? Because when I talk to you about, there's like no one I can talk to in this house about like cars, not fixing cars, actual cars.
I just don't. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
bro.
he just doesn't have an interest
That's one of
anymore.
those things that I didn't care about them even that much back then. I remember I
You-
was into like monster trucks a lot.
Wait, but
You
you, love
literally-
this
you-
movie though. Yeah.
It's different, bro. Look, little kids, like 4-year-olds, they could be into anything. You could show them, like Baby Shark, and they'll shut up for like 12 hours.
I mean, Baby
Like,
Shark is for
when
adults.
I tell you that I enjoyed There Goes a Race Car, I
Yeah.
was not conscious at the time, bro. It was something. It was pretty colors on a TV screen to get me to stop drooling. Like, that's
you,
all it
you
was.
needed 9 more years to get conscious.
Ah, 9 more years.
Yeah, yeah,
Wait, what was
okay.
your thing?
So the one VHS that I watched over and over again as
Yes.
a child, it was a Rugrats VHS, and they're very
Rugrats?
distinct because
Oh, was it
they're
the Rugrats
orange.
They're
movie?
orange,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember.
They're
Wait,
orange.
that
Yeah.
one.
All
it
the
was
Rugrats
orange,
VHS are
yeah.
orange. And then it was the one where Angelica, or everyone went to like a Christmas cabin and they got snowed in.
Wait, so that was your favorite kids movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, well, no. Like my favorite kids movie?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Oh, that's just hard.
That's hard. Come back to me. What was your favorite
Oh,
kids
mine's
movie?
easy. It's Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
I used to jump. So there's a scene in Pocahontas where she jumps off the cliff.
How old are we when we're discussing favorite kids movie? How
Well, I mean,
old?
I was
What's the
4.
age?
I was 4, yeah.
4? No way. No way you're digesting the story
That's
of
what I'm saying,
Pocahontas as a
Pocahontas,
4-year-old,
I
bro.
loved Pocahontas.
Pocahontas has underlying tones of racism.
That's like not what I'm saying though.
Slavery.
Like,
Oh
okay,
my
like did you enjoy Pocahontas for the story behind?
Yes.
But
Or-
come on,
or-
as a
or-
As
4-year-old,
a
That's what I'm
4-year-old,
saying.
yeah.
you were a
That's
smart
tough.
ass 4-year-old.
Yeah, what happened now?
Something happened that so
I'm
like,
sick.
yeah, so there's a scene where she jumps off the cliff.
That's an iconic scene, yes.
Yeah, I used to climb up my parents' bed and just jump off.
I take back
Maybe,
what I
that,
said
maybe
about
that's
her.
where the brain cells
I
went.
take back and say she was a smart kid there.
She might have hit her head a
That's
couple.
pretty dumb.
No, and then like you know how she has a tattoo?
Of what?
It's a tribal tattoo. Like Pocahontas
Okay,
has
sure,
tribal
sure.
tattoo. And I told my mom, "Can you make me one?"
Wow.
I used to
Wow.
wear it.
You said,
Okay,
Mom,
what
can I
about-
get yatted? Can
what
I
about-
get
yatted?
Can I get yatted?
Can I
Mom?
get
Yeah,
yatted?
yo, Ma, can I get yatted?
All right, so
sick.
what was your favorite?
Other than
kids-
go race
yeah,
car.
yeah.
How about when you were conscious?
Okay,
Like
that
like
you
something
remember.
where you go, Susu, we can watch this tonight and I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
A movie that I would watch and say like, oh my god, I really fuck with that as a kid.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But you have to be, as a kid, you would have to
Like you
look at it.
understood
Yeah,
the
you understood it.
underlying
Okay,
premises of the
maybe
movie.
not
I-
that.
Like weirdly enough, bro, probably like Spy Kids 3.
Best movie
Like
ever.
I think that's the one where they go find the guy.
Yeah, the guy, his
the
grandpa.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was.
No, it's
I
goated.
was
No, it's
conscious
fucking
then, and I
goated.
was like,
It's
"That's a
fucking goated.
freaking great movie as
No,
a kid."
on
bro.
God, it was
they were.
goated.
You guys feel like Spy Kids 1?
Oh my! You know when they were like they beat out the meteor and they made surfboards out of it,
Yeah.
and they were surfing
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
lava.
yeah, yeah.
I was like, I want to do that, bro. I was like, find me the nearest
Interesting.
volcano. Get me ready, bro.
I'm
Like,
sick.
let's go. I'm the guy.
You're that guy.
I'm
You're
the
that guy. Okay.
No, but that was
Okay.
I
No,
think like the earliest movie I can tell you like that was a friggin' slam.
Because it was 3D and everything. Like it,
It was
had
3D.
everything.
I don't think the 3D ever mattered. The 3D was always a gimmick for me.
Sure,
I
sure,
never
sure.
wanted to put on the glasses, like the red blue one.
Yeah, yeah.
Even the new ones where they're like actual just glasses.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't mind. But
Sure.
back in the day, I never actually
The
wanted
little
to put
paper
the
ones?
Yeah,
You don't
they
wanna
were,
wear
they
the
were
paper
awful.
ones?
No, terrible.
I'm sick. Damn, what is a movie that I would be like? It
You
was
didn't
my
like Shrek?
no.
I
You didn't
think
like Shrek?
that's one of those movies you look
Yeah.
back at and everyone's like, "Wow, great movie," and they're
Yeah.
just saying it because it's like
Okay.
a meme.
Right, right.
But
It
I
is
don't
a
actually.
meme.
Shrek was like okay.
Yeah,
but
no,
I
for
wouldn't
sure.
say it was like goated. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, Chad, give me some like childhood movies. Oh my God, The Little Rascals.
I never seen.
You've
I've
never
never
seen
seen
the
it either.
Little fucking Rascals. Damn.
Wait, are you talking about like the black and white ones or the remake?
No,
movie?
the remake.
The remake movie is amazing.
Yes.
I love that movie.
Yes.
Oh,
the
I
scum
didn't watch
between my toes.
Wait.
I remember quotes from this movie.
Wait, is it that good? I didn't watch it either.
It's
Oh,
best movie
somebody
ever.
brought one up. Sandlot.
Sandlot, that's a good one.
Sandlot's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
Sandlot's a good
That's a good
one.
Wait,
one.
what's Sandlot?
Oh my God,
It's like
dude.
it's like
I
the
don't know what
baseball
Sandlot-
movie. It is like
you're
the
killing me,
baseball
Smalls.
movie.
You know that T-shirt that I wear
Yeah.
with the fat white kid with the
Yeah.
bat? It says "You're
That's-
killing me,
that's
Smalls."
from it, yeah, yeah.
That's
Why
where
you
it's
gotta
from.
say it like that?
That's where it's from. You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh. Sorry, like honestly, like I really enjoy. I don't know if you guys watch. Did you guys watch Holes?
Yes.
I don't know
Holes was
why.
fucking
Shia
great,
LaBeouf.
too.
I don't know why. Like I love that.
That
movie.
movie was
awesome.
good.
That was a
That
good
movie
movie.
was
The
too.
book was good too.
The book?
The
I don't
book?
remember the book.
What the fuck?
What was the book?
Holes. You,
Oh,
I didn't-
you're saying
That's
the
where-
book.
You're one of those guys.
Shut the
bro.
fuck up.
I
What
hate
the-
a freaking
what the
nerd,
fuck does
bro.
that mean?
Did
What-
you read the book? Did you read the book?
Oh,
No,
I
I watched
thought-
the movie because I'm a normal guy, bro. Because I got better things to do. Mr. Accelerated Reader. Like, all right, bro. Like,
You know, there's a scene from Holes that traumatized me.
What
as a
scene?
kid. No. So there, I don't know if you guys all remember it. So there was a scene where the lady was painting her nails, and she was like, "Oh, this is made from like venom, or
Venom,
something."
the
Yeah,
scorpion
and then she
poison or
just
some
like
shit.
slashes like
Yeah,
the guy.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
like,
Oh,
oh my
ooh,
god! As
she's
a kid,
badass,
I'm
bro.
like, damn.
you know what? When they were eating the splooge.
Yes,
I
the
never,
splooge.
I remember I never thought it was peaches until
Oh.
like the other year. I did watch it again,
Oh,
like
you
on a whim, like a
did?
couple
Oh my
years
God,
ago.
okay.
But I never knew it was peaches as a kid. Like
What
they,
the fuck
they
did you
referred to it.
think it
I have no idea, bro. They referred to it as splooge, and I'm just like, give me some splooge.
Mom, can I get some
I was like, yo, mom.
What the fuck?
Yo, mom, give me some of dad's splooge,
Hey,
bro.
what the
I heard he cooks it up well.
Hey, oh my God, dude.
Dang.
Oh,
What else was there though? There was a bunch. But I mean, yeah, like we could
Aladdin
literally
is
go
good.
all Aladdin was a
I don't
great-
remember Aladdin being
What?
that good. Did you watch the Aladdin remake?
No.
The one with Will Smith?
the live action. She's talking about the live action.
No.
Dude, it was actually really good.
Wait, like
You
Will
liked it.
Smith was Aladdin?
No, Will Smith was a
Will
genie.
Smith was the genie.
How the fuck? He's a thin black man.
They-
Genie is big and blue.
It
Well,
worked.
They
you know,
made
the
him big
magic
and
of
blue.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
made it
wait.
work,
though. The magic
Next
of
you're gonna tell me
Hollywood.
what's that movie with Shaquille O'Neal? Shazam. It was Shazam, right? The next you're gonna tell me Shazam was good.
Shazam wasn't that. No, Shazam 1 was good.
They made a second one.
We watched it.
No, not the superhero movie, you goon. The one with Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh no, I didn't.
Are you talking Space Jam?
No, that's Michael Jordan.
Wait,
Speaking
what?
of which, did they come out with Space Jam 2 and it
No,
totally flopped?
They can't. Wait, I thought they canceled that shit.
No, they
no,
flopped
no, no,
it.
no.
It
I
flopped.
think did it? I think it
It
came,
came
out,
out,
but it
yes.
flopped.
Oh shit.
It came out and it flopped.
Which is a shame because Space Jam 1 is
No,
iconic.
goated. Space Jam was
It's
goated.
goated.
But
Wait,
no.
that's with Lola, right?
Yeah, oh,
Lola, but
shit.
oh yeah, Lola.
Oh shit. Oh god, yes. the OGs.
Yeah, it was Space Jam 2 was bad.
Nice.
Yeah.
69% drop in sales
Yeah.
in a week. bro.
Calculated. Fucking calculated.
Damn.
But
It was terrible.
but yeah, well, I mean that was a longer opening than normal. Chat, what's going
Yeah.
on?
What's going
Thank
on?
you guys for all the subs. We missed it. If you guys sub, just sub again so we can see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
drop
yeah,
another
yeah.
one.
Sub again so we
drop,
can see it.
drop one to somebody else.
yeah.
But no, we are happy that you guys are joining us
Yes.
tonight.
Yeah, yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Another episode of The Table.
Yeah. Episode 4 now.
Episode 4?
Four?
I think it's 5, bro.
Oh my
4.
god, I
No,
thought
it's
he
4.
said April.
The pilot doesn't count. This is 4.
I
Yeah,
hate
this
how
is
the
4.
pilot. I still will defend that the
Oh
pilot
my
is an
God,
episode.
dude.
The pilot was a legit episode. Anyways, how are you guys doing today?
How you
Yeah.
guys doing?
Friday, finally. Feeney, did you say finally is Friday or did we miss it, bro? Every time we start streaming on Friday, Feeney will always come in and say, it's Friday.
Sure.
Do you look forward to Fridays anymore?
No.
Me neither.
No,
not like for this, but I mean like in general, like as a kid, like in high school.
yeah.
When I was about 13.
13.
in
13.
like high school, there was no better day than Friday, right?
Yeah.
Well,
It's the
yeah,
last day of the
yeah.
week, and then I get to do shit all for the weekend, bro. I would
Yeah.
love it.
But now you don't.
Now all the
it
days
doesn't
kinda
matter
just,
now.
like, blend together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we don't really go to work per se.
Yeah.
So like it really sucks for us because like we unironically work the most on the weekends.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's a privilege for us, of course.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Like, because of
Yeah.
our of our
Absolutely.
position and stuff. But like, I don't know, man. Maybe corporate world is just brainwashed to believe Friday's the best day because that's how the typical work
Yeah.
week pans
yeah, that's
out,
what I'm
right?
saying.
I
don't know.
mean, I used to look. I mean, for me, like especially in high school or just in school in general, like 3-day weekends,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh my god,
You ready for
Friday.
this? Here's some words of wisdom, chat.
What?
From you.
Yeah, from me, bro. Treat every day like it's Friday. How about that?
I'll
bro?
just treat
How
it.
about that?
My dick is now currently inside my body. That's how hard it's cringing.
Well, I
Oh.
Treat every day like it's Friday. What are you, insane? Get that checked out.
get that
Get that
checked
checked
out.
out. Every day is Friday. What the
Oh,
fuck?
every day is Friday.
That means no one. That would mean no one will wake up on time the next day.
Is it? Well, no. I mean,
Who
if
wakes
I'm
up
sure-
early on Saturday?
Well, okay. Well, if every day's Friday, you got to get up on time every Friday, right?
No, but then I feel like he's
Yeah,
insinuating.
think about that
Yeah.
No,
one
I'm
now,
saying
bro.
is you
Yeah,
go
you
to
didn't get
bed
that
like
far,
it's
did you?
Friday.
Yeah,
you
I'm
would
going to bed like it's Friday. Guess what tomorrow is?
Saturday.
Friday, because I told
Oh.
myself it's Friday.
Right. Go get that checked out because you sound crazy.
So basically, you just want Groundhog Day.
Every day.
Sure, yeah. I'm saying.
You're saying.
I don't know what I'm saying
Okay,
anymore.
I
you know,
think we
what?
lost him.
I thought I was on the right track, but this bozo next to me is making me feel differently.
Yeah,
We lost it, we
you
lost
know, I'm really good at that. Like, I could be so wrong about something, and I don't do this often. I only do it to tease, but I just give them a counter argument of something I know nothing about. Like Gage could tell me something about Hearthstone, and I haven't played Hearthstone since like its release. I could argue with him on something and make him question it.
No, but he
That's
does
how
do
good
that.
I am.
He
That's
is.
my. You know
He
what?
is.
My favorite thing is this guy never lets down either. Too. bro.
What? Yes, I do.
No, it's so funny. It's the funniest.
Here
thing.
we go, here we
is
go.
What?
He'll hit you with like a dilemma or something. All right, and then you hit him with a practical answer. That both of you guys do this. You hit them
Oh,
with
I do
a
this.
practical answer,
Yeah,
like
okay.
a reasonable answer, and they say, "Okay, now there's something else to
No,
it.
oh,
There's
yeah.
another caveat to it."
Yeah, of course
They'll
there
say,
is.
They'll say like, "Gage, what if you dated a girl with big bazookas, like huge boobs?" And I'll be
Okay.
like, "You know what? That's nice. I'm a big fan, but I'm also a fan of like, proportion." And they'll
Of
go,
the splooge.
"Okay," and then they'll go, "Okay, get this. She's got big bazookas, but she got no ass now. And I'm like, well, that wasn't the original question. Well, now, now things
You
change.
gotta add on
Now
to it,
I feel
though.
some type of
No,
way
I
about
mean,
it,
bro, who go? Okay.
And
okay.
it never ends for them. It never does.
When do you ever hear someone go like this? Yo, Gage, you ever meet a girl with big titties, fat ass, no makeup, eyebrows like a wide hair tied down backwards, fucking hugging like a shit? You know, no shit is gonna go one by fucking
yeah.
one.
But that's the thing.
No
is, like,
shit.
He keeps adding stuff until you like break. Until you're just like, all right, well, what's the end goal? What are you trying to get out of me, bro?
I'm trying to-
Do you
we're
have
trying
my-
to
Do you
see.
have my perfect girl? Is she behind the curtain? Let her out, bro. Like I'm tired of questioning it.
I mean, we're just trying to figure out what you like.
Yeah, man, come on.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what
trying
friends
to
are
figure out
for.
what you like.
That's what friends are for.
And we're trying to see if you're shallow or not. What?
And I'm just reading chat.
Which one are you trying to read?
A lot of them. But anyways, speaking of things that could go right or wrong,
Sure.
Phantom Nightmare, the release, it's been coming out. It's been coming out. They've been leaking the rarities.
The spoilers, right?
Yeah, and people are, again, always a controversy, always in Yu-Gi-Oh! Will it be a $42 booster box or will it be an $89.99 booster
Oh,
box?
that's what they're debating about?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what the thing is.
So
like,
stupid.
I never know. It's weird that that's a debate now too.
Right.
Like, will this be a $45 flop or will it be a reasonably priced?
That's
booster
what I'm
box
saying.
from-
Wait,
like,
then what's the MSRP then?
there's
like
a
64
$69.99 or something like that?
$69.99.
Oh,
Yeah, but like most
okay.
OTSs charge 80
correct.
to make
Right.
the profit margin.
Yes.
Right.
And so that's like the problem that we talked about it, I think, on another podcast.
Yeah.
Where it's
Briefly,
like,
yeah.
I love to support local game stores.
Yeah, of
I
course.
used to work for one.
Yeah.
And stuff like always support your LGS. But
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to support my LGS when they're charging a box for $80 that I can get for $45 online.
True.
It's just
yeah.
not practical.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so like, but the thing is, we're looking at Phantom Nightmare.
Right.
And it's a great set, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's
I
been
think
a
so,
lot
too.
of buzz for this since last year. And there's a lot of really cool things. The one thing I think is really unique is this is the set we get Promethean Princess, which was like, remember
the Master Duels
the Master
exclusive,
Duel
yeah.
exclusive. I hope they
There's
do a lot
Master
more
Duel
of that.
exclusive?
I hope they do a
Oh.
lot more of that. What do you
Same.
think?
No, I think it's really cool because not only do you get to kind of like already figure out what you need to make it good, right? Because I know a lot of people are using it in Master Duels for like salads and for other like combo lines and stuff. But being able to just like use a card and like really play with it, because like I know in the OCG they get cards way before we do.
Yes.
But like you don't read Japanese or Korean. Like it's hard for us to like get these cards and try it out. And Master Duels having their own separate system, I think it's really nice if they could release like one card per core set.
Wait, so this
one
was
exclusive
a
per
Master
set.
Duel exclusive
It was.
It came out in Master Duel.
card.
It came out in Master Duels first.
Okay.
It
And
was
then-
Master Duel and OCG.
And OCG.
I think
Oh,
it was
okay.
a sequential
Gotcha.
release for both of them, and then now we're getting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, I don't know. When you bring that up, though, being able to play with the card, like obviously Master Duel's format's significantly different.
Different, yeah,
And
yeah.
like even Promethean Princess now in Master Duel, like you said, it's playable in Salamangreat. Like,
Yeah.
we don't have the Fire King and stuff like that. Like, and when
True,
we're getting
true,
it in
true, true.
TCG, like obviously it's already been like a solved card. There's
Yeah.
way more than you could do with it than in Master Duel currently.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
Agreed,
Now
agreed.
I would love if we had. I don't think it's practical. I don't think we'll ever get it. But like, imagine like instead of it being OCG Master Duel, it was TCG Master Duel exclusive. So we got it in
okay.
our format and on the Master Duel format at the same time, and then we get to play with the card. I don't know, man. I miss TCG exclusives. We don't get many good ones anymore.
Wait,
Yeah, I mean-
which one was the last one? The most recent one.
Plunders.
Plunder.
Hey?
I
What?
don't know if that was the last TCG exclusive.
What was it, Josh? You're shaking your head.
We get Testina. That was it.
Testina's, right,
We
right,
get
right.
we get exclusive archetypes every now and again.
Like
And,
Dangerous.
and we get exclusive cards in
Oh,
particular
yeah.
every set. But like, it has been a long time since we've gotten impactful ones.
Sure.
Like, there's every now and again, I remember TCG exclusives like Dangers were a big deal, right?
Woo!
We got
Dangers
the
were
Dangers.
very
and
So
the-
good,
Those
so
were
good.
bangers. We got Burning Abyss, and those were really good.
Oh yeah, good to this day. Good to this day. Go.
Wait, Spiral was
Goaty's not one of them. Goaty's part of the other problem that I have is like we had like archetypes like Burning Abyss and stuff that actually mattered
Do
to
stuff,
play
yeah.
and do stuff. And nowadays we get archetypes that do nothing. They look
Oh,
good on the
okay.
surface, but they just fizzle out. And then they say, okay, we'll try again. And then they release another lackluster archetype that nobody plays. And it's just really disappointing because I remember back when I first started playing, we got cards like Super Nimble Mega Hamster.
Love
At
that
the time
card.
When
Super Nimble
that was a
Mega, yeah.
TCG
Love
exclusive
that
for
card.
Edison
Yeah.
format. Really powerful card back then. We got cards like Wind Up Shark, which was
Good card.
Eh, that was the only reason Windups was able
Yeah.
to decimate an entire format is
Yeah.
the release of Shark.
Yeah.
And then like I said, we have Burning Abyss. But then even like a problem in the later stages is we got those Burning Abyss cards were great.
Yeah.
But the OCG got Beatrice, the best one.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
That's right.
they
That's
did.
right.
We got
yeah.
all these cool
Yeah.
spiral cards. We're like, these
Yeah.
are fucking dope. OCG got double Helix, and then all of a sudden that made the archetype good.
Broken.
And so
I mean,
it's
but
like,
it eventually came to the TCG. though.
Sure,
that's
but
the problem.
I
It's like,
mean-
why is it eventual? Like,
Yeah,
why
yeah.
why did we come up with this
Yeah.
idea and say like, Burning Abyss, I like that, and then the OCG said, but
Let
we
me
want,
break
we want
it.
it to be good.
Let
Oh,
me
the
break
break
it.
it?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Mutants were also
Was that TCG?
That's
exclusive?
TCG, yeah.
yeah, and like
But that's another one where it's like you read it and they're like,
It,
these
it
have
looked
potential.
good. It looked
Yeah.
good,
And then they just don't end up being
it
good.
was
No.
ass. Like what's Cosmo?
Cosmo was legit.
But Cosmo was fucking crazy. Like Farm Girl, bro. That's a girl for you.
Farm
You know,
Girl?
those pigtails. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But
Telly Farm Girl was
Are you
the
good?
shit.
but
Wait, also Mutants was the TCG exclusive.
yeah, like I mean, we
forgot.
get a bunch, but I'm just like, I really wanted Mutants to be good. Like even in Master
Really?
Duel, they got a
You
whole
want it to be good?
no, because I mean it was a banishing archetype. I'm a big fan of the
Yeah,
banish
yeah.
style. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of that. I myself was banished from the game for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, but Phantom Nightmare, I think it's so funny, right? Because people were originally complaining about the price of the game,
Yeah.
and now they're like, "Yo, these booster boxes might be $40-something," and then they're like, "Why can't they be $90?"
Yeah.
You know
So
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like, but what's gonna dictate this box either being one of those two ends?
It
right?
depends.
Like the way I looked at it, and I described it to you before the stream. I said like it's either a Duelist Nexus box,
or
it's
an Age of Overlord.
box.
Yeah,
and then like
Yeah.
you look at Duelist Nexus, and what were the shortcomings? There was like one playable card, Revolution
Yeah.
Synchro,
Probably.
Yeah, but-
and that card didn't pan out in the TCG.
correct.
Nobody ended up playing it, and so all the value of Duelist Nexus kind of just like eradicated.
Yeah.
there
It
was
probably
nothing good about
dropped.
it.
Yeah.
Age of Overlord has like good cards, and like
Yeah.
I think Phantom Nightmare has also very
Really good
cards.
cards. Yeah.
But like, I guess the problem a lot of people are saying is like it's split amongst the rarities too much. Like you see, like
I
you have a
mean-
lot of the secret rares, and some of them are really bangers, right?
The quarter century.
okay,
well, those are the QCRs.
Yeah,
those
the
ones don't
QCRs.
matter.
Yeah, can we go to the secrets?
Yeah,
Can we
yeah,
scroll
scroll
down?
down a little bit there.
Okay, so we have Horus the Black Flame Deity. That's a card I'm really looking forward for.
Oh, is
Cool.
that like a
But that's
the
not
new
even
boss?
one that a lot of people
Yeah.
are excited
Okay,
about.
okay.
bro.
Can I not be
No,
excited?
yeah, you could be excited.
All right.
You could be excited about whatever you want, Chief. But I'm saying is like, there's things like
Yeah.
the other
Damn.
secret rares are like Enigmaster Packbit, which
That
that,
one's
card's
a-
terrible.
Yeah, that one was a
you
weird
have
one.
like the
The
new TCG exclusive archetype. Speaking of which, this
yeah.
one has potential.
The Goblin
What?
ones, right? The
no,
Goblin
the
archetype.
goblins aren't TCG exclusive. The goblins are in the set. The new ones, did you see them? The Ashens?
Oh, yeah, the Pyros, the new
Oh,
Pyros.
the Ashen thing.
That- yeah,
Oh,
that-
that's
that's why
exclusive?
Bonfire went from 130 to 65 and right back up to 100.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
it's really
it?
funny how that
works.
Okay.
That's another TCG exclusive where I've talked about it on stream with somebody else. I said like it looks good.
It lo-
It's
yeah,
got
it
tons
looks
of
good.
potential.
Yes.
Those cards are sick.
They are.
But
Okay.
you give them one more set, and I guarantee they're gonna release nothing else good.
Yeah.
and you're just gonna be like, all right, well, I guess it's not.
Wait,
good.
so when's that coming out? The
That's
Ashen
this-
stuff.
It's
That
this
is the
set.
set.
Yeah, I mean, because like, and that was the thing, because like a lot of people were waiting for the TCG exclusive and like trying to get the cards translated and see like what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, on the surface, it looks crazy.
Oh, the Ashen stuff?
Yeah, the Ashen stuff
Oh,
looks really good
okay.
because I read some of the main Ashen cards. They look really good. They look fire. No pun intended.
But
But like, we've been in this position so many times before. You know
like
what I'm
with
saying?
mutants and stuff?
No.
Okay.
Not with mutants, but
Okay.
mutants were bad out the gate.
Not
but-
exactly mutants, but along the same vein.
Correct,
Where like
correct.
you can read something and like everyone is kind of buzzing about it. They're like, oh, that's pretty good, right? That like
Yeah.
I'm always curious what the next set is, and then the next
Right.
set comes out and it's like
They
that
get
didn't do
nothing.
anything.
Yeah, they get
didn't
nothing.
do
They get a
anything.
comment, and you're like,
Yeah.
why?
I don't know. You look at the Ashen cards; they're all really good.
No, they are.
They're
They
all
are.
really
They
good.
are. Yeah, I
but,
read
but
it,
it's
yeah.
like, okay, what's that next support going to look
Yeah.
So
like?
is there hope?
There's
For
hope.
Ashen?
There's big hope.
Oh,
I
there's
mean,
big
there's
hope
big
for
hope.
Ashens,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
big
Yeah, but
hope.
like if you look at the rest of the secret rares, it's the goblin stuff. It's like the generic mutamorphosis.
Mutamorphosis,
That
yeah.
card is cool. I don't think
Mutamorphosis,
that card's
okay.
gonna be very good.
Yeah,
though.
I don't think a lot of people are
And
gonna
it's
play
like
it either.
Iron Thunder, like none of the other cards are really that great. And then like the ultra rares are like again just okay at best.
Yeah, I mean,
too.
because I mean, a lot of
Besides
people are waiting
Promethean
for
Princess.
everyone's waiting for Poplar, right?
Yeah, that's an ultra.
Or Populous. That was the original name.
Poplar or something like
Poplar
that.
now. But I mean,
Oh wait, so
Eh.
is this like a Ubel?
There's
th-
a
Focus
there's
thing?
Ubel is in the
Oh,
set.
Yeah,
okay,
but
so
nobody's
you
gonna.
don't-
That's
Yeah.
not gonna be
Nobody's
a real archetype. It's just like
They get a
the
fusion.
box is based around Phantom Darkness, which was originally the Ubel set.
Correct.
At
Oh,
least
I
back
see,
in the
okay.
day.
I see, I
And this
see.
is called Phantom Nightmare.
Nightmare,
It's the addition onto that.
Okay, so it's
they-
that card,
they're
Promethean
giving-
Princess.
That's the one from
Yeah.
the OCG and Master Duel thing there. Yeah. So
I mean, from what I can look at, I mean, it's not bad. I think I don't know where do you let's put money on this $5.
$5, okay.
$5. I think this set the booster boxes will sell for $74.99.
Gage?
I'd be willing to bet that. So I'm not gonna take money on that because that's what I would guess too.
Okay, $74.99.
But it's like where are we saying this is the TCG player minimum price? You can only get these for $75.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And like the
I'd
and
still
the
believe
stores
that.
are charging 90-ish.
I would still believe that. Yeah.
90? You think they'll
Oh well,
sell
yeah. I
for
mean,
Oh.
stores
90?
can't keep Age of Overlord.
Oh my god, yeah.
My locals at home.
Yeah.
I went by and visited.
yeah,
over
right,
Christmas.
yeah.
I come by. I'm like, you guys got any packs or anything for like?
AGOV,
I
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
get gifts for people.
Yeah.
And they're like, we have no Age of Overlord.
Holy
They're like, but we got Duelist Nexus. You want Duelist Nexus? I said,
Nah.
I don't. I said, I don't.
Not for me.
I said, actually, no.
Not for me.
I said, no.
I mean, so right now, currently in the Yu-Gi-Oh space, because for a lot of you might be Master Duel players, we have
Yes.
4 core sets, 4 side sets. No, 4 core sets.
Isn't it?
No,
Are
we
you
have-
talking about what we get per year?
Yeah, per year.
Yeah,
we
per
get
year.
4.
I don't even know anymore.
I don't know.
It
No,
used
no.
to be 4 core
Yeah.
sets per year, and that
Two
was
s-
it.
yeah, no,
now
it's
it's like 4 core
core,
sets,
2 deck building sets,
2 deck building sets, like a Megatin release,
and like some
and
other
then some
stuff.
supplementary
Yeah.
product all the
Yeah.
time. That's so crazy to talk about, bro. That's
That's
like a
right.
lot of stuff.
Like,
bro.
isn't that crazy? Like, it gets me thinking. Like, everyone's always super excited for the next stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I think like Konami's in the stages of like like slightly nostalgia baiting, like the older
Yeah, yeah,
players
the
to come
older
into the
players.
game. But like, when do you think the Yu-Gi-Oh card game will say we've exhausted all options? We're not coming out with anything new.
Oh,
Well, wait,
I don't
I
think we'll hit at a
mean-
point like that.
I mean, as long
Really?
as they're making new archetypes, how can that?
Yeah, but I mean,
happen,
like,
though?
how many archetypes can you make?
I think the only thing is
Okay.
like, and I kind of experience it now, even is like product fatigue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It
saying.
is like there's too much. And
Yes.
Oh,
back
you
when
guys think there's
back
too
when
much?
the core
Yes.
sets was like that's all you would get.
Yeah.
There was a reason to be excited.
Correct.
Because the game would fundamentally change with every
Change, yep.
release.
Okay.
But now, like you said, we have 9 sets a year.
Yeah.
And maybe if you're lucky, like 30% of them are going to actually like genuinely affect like the
Yes.
game
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. And then it comes to a problem where there's a lot of people like, is this set worth my money?
Yeah.
Should I even bother buying this
Right.
set? And like you should never be asking that, right? Like as a consumer,
That's what
in,
I'm
like
saying,
this video
yeah.
game, like when something new comes out
Yeah.
for your favorite game, you should be like, gas. Like
That's
I want
what-
that. I
exactly,
want that. It
exactly.
shouldn't be like, oh, I don't want any of that. That's like
Right.
not worth my time.
Right.
like Duelist Nexus.
A duelist next.
But I
what-
guess but I guess the model is we're not in the big business room, right? We talked about this with Pokemon.
We
and
always
stuff
talk
like that.
about it.
We're
Yeah.
not in the big business room. Like these decisions are made because I guess like maybe that person's not going to want it, but
Right.
this subsection of like the hobby, they're going to love it. They're
Sure.
gonna eat it up, right?
Wait, so you guys genuine? Well, actually, I don't know about Gage. So, do you think like archetypes will run out? Like they're literally gonna run out of archetypes?
I mean, they could. I mean, you can make an archetype over anything because,
Yeah.
like, it's up to them to be creative.
Right.
But for me, it's just like, man, like it's. I don't know.
I mean, they literally made a sushi archetype. Like,
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
You- you
I-
could
that's
make it
fine,
out of
though.
anything.
I think that's the fun thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is they can make
Okay.
an archetype about anything.
Literally anything.
I think the art style is not the problem, and I don't even think mechanically is the problem either.
Okay.
Like they can
Oh.
obviously take ideas from other card games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like there's some like things that haven't been explored yet.
Yeah.
That could right.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh's unique. It's got like columns and stuff too. Like
Yeah.
they've done stuff with that other card games can't interact with.
right?
We'll be fine for like years to come. I think.
Wait.
Dude, you know
Yeah.
what we need?
Oh, what?
We need lands.
No.
Lands?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Wait, what is that? So wait, how would that work?
I don't know.
It
like,
wouldn't.
somehow meld the Magic and the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. You know what I want in Yu-Gi-Oh though?
What do you want in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Mulligan.
A mulligan. in
I want
Yu-Gi-Oh.
a mulligan.
Yeah, play Magical Mallet. There you go. That's
If
your
you could mulligan, would you go the Magic route where you have to draw one less card, or because we only draw 5, right?
Well, Magic
So-
changed their mulligan system.
Oh, he did.
how did
Oh,
you
I didn't
do
know that.
They,
To what?
they used to have a mulligan system where it was you would draw your hand,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And then if you decided, wow, I don't like this hand,
Yes.
you would put back the whole hand and
Yeah.
then draw 6.
6, yeah.
And then
Okay.
you would decide, I want to keep this or do it again. You
For
could throw it back
5.
and draw 5.
5, yeah.
Now they changed it. It's called the London mulligan. What they do is
Oh, yeah.
you draw your
Okay.
hand and you say, I don't like this hand.
Yeah.
And you can put it back, draw 7 more again. And then you
Oh.
can say, I don't like this hand. You can put back full 7, draw another 7.
Oh, what the
Once
hell?
you're satisfied, you can say, okay, I'm happy with this.
Mm.
And you put back cards equal to the number of times you mulligan.
Oh.
So it's a fresh hand every time you see
Well,
it.
that's not.
So if I
That
mulligan
is
twice,
good.
I draw
Yeah.
7
And then
cards
put
twice and
2
then
back.
put 2 back.
That
right.
is
That's
really
pretty-
fucking
wait,
smart.
So, do you guys vouch for mulligan Yu-Gi-Oh?
No,
no, I mean,
it wouldn't work. in
It wouldn't
Yu-Gi-Oh.
work. It's too broken. Like
Too broken?
Like the speed at which Magic is played, because like lands are involved, is a little bit different. Like, imagine me knowing that I could have a 1-card starter,
Yeah.
and then just mulligan 4 times.
Well, I mean, For Yu-Gi-Oh, it's that, but also it's okay. What am I going second against you?
Right.
This hand has no hand traps.
Exactly.
Oh, let me do it again.
Let me do it again.
Exactly.
Oh, there's my Drool and Lockbird. All right, I won the game. Cool.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
It
exactly.
just wouldn't work.
I
Or
guess
like
it does make sense. Yeah, it would
and going first, like I've talked about this before. Like this has been a discussion for years for Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I talked from your 1-card combo thing.
Yeah.
Great. I see my 1-card combo. Ooh, there's no Forbidden Lance or Called by the Grave in that hand.
Yeah.
Let me go looking again.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
like,
that's
it's
what I'm
just like
saying, yeah.
until you find it and then the insulator for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
it
So
would
for
really not work. for Yu-Gi-Oh.
mulliganing, so let's say for Magic, right? So you don't put it in the graveyard. You
No,
put
no,
it
you
in the
shuffle it
deck.
back.
Mulligan is you
You
shuffle it
shuffle
back.
it
Yeah, yeah.
back. Okay.
And then Pokemon is still on the original Mulligan system. Is that it? You draw one less, right?
I think so.
Is it?
Yeah. Chat, anyone?
I think the Pokemon TC. I thought for Mulligan they get one less prize card. Or
Oh wait, I don't think. Oh, their mulligan. I don't think you can mulligan.
Huh?
I think
What do you
it's a forced mulligan if you don't have any basic Pokemon.
Right. It's
Oh,
a forced
right,
Mulligan. You're
right,
absolutely
right.
right. You're right.
Yeah, so it's not.
yeah.
They
I
don't. They
remember
don't
that, I
get
remember
the,
that, I
the
remember
choice to mulligan. It's
Right.
if you don't open a basic, it would for sure up mulligan.
Right. I
Correct.
forgot.
There were
I forgot.
strategies I think that used to use that. Like there were ones that would pay like 4 Pokemon, and then you would just mulligan your hand until you saw that one basic Pokemon.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, now I'm winning because I needed that to like play
Yeah.
the game. So
I see.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think it's hard
Holy
to
shit. Oh my God.
figure it out. What is
Oh my god.
yo,
E.
thanks for bro. The
Oh,
gifted
thank
tier
you
oneers, bro.
so
10 of
much.
them.
213 with the 10 gifted subs.
Thank
Huge,
you
bro.
so
Thank
much.
Oh my God, what a legend, bro.
Very
Thank you so
Damn.
Gage can finally eat dinner today.
Yeah.
We were
Wow.
waiting for that. We were waiting
I
for
already
that.
ate dinner today, bro. I've been cooking recently.
Oh my God, dude.
What?
Gage has been actually cooking food, and this is the first time Gage ever asked me for help. Gage never asked me for help.
I hate asking this guy for help.
He,
bro.
what the fuck?
I hate giving this guy any validation. Let me tell you.
What
Let me
the
tell. Let me
fuck?
tell everybody about the podcast, bro. Giving this guy
Okay.
anything, it gets to his head.
No, it what?
Oh, it does, bro. Let me tell you. Is I always try to let this guy. He'll talk about
Okay.
everything, and everything he does is significantly better than someone else. He calls it the Susu
It's
way.
a joke.
I know. But,
It's a
but it's
fucking
legit.
joke.
It's actually how he behaves, bro. It's like I felt really bad. He cooked a steak for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I always love to like push his buttons, get under his skin and stuff like that. But like I said, if you give this guy a compliment, he gets to his head. He's like, I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I know it's
Oh
good, bro.
my God,
And so I
it's
did
a
tell him, I said,
joke.
Susu, I hate gassing you up, but this steak is phenomenal.
Wait,
and he
did
goes,
you? Yeah.
See, bro? What did you expect? And I'm like, I expected it to be a good steak.
Oh
I didn't
my
expect it
God,
to be
dude.
like,
I need to tell one quick story.
All right,
like
go ahead.
jumping
All
on
right,
that.
share it, share it.
Jumping on that.
Okay.
So he
Here we
would
go,
say,
bro.
"Yo, Gage, back in the day, I look really good. I have my 6-pack."
yeah,
Like,
his clubbing days.
yes, clubbing days.
The fuckboy days.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
Deaf Boy days. And then like he didn't believe him, and then he was like,
Yeah, Gage said, show me a picture.
yeah.
That's another thing. He showed me a picture. He was like, "Yeah, look at me back in my
Yeah, yeah.
clubbing days." I'm like, "What is this bozo? He doesn't look that good." And he shows me, and I'm like,
He goes, he was hot.
I go, "Oh, he's hot."
No, the thing, it was so, he was so ready to tease you.
He was ready to
He was
fucking go
so
in,
ready,
bro.
but then he looked at, he's like, "Yeah, you look pretty good."
Bro, he was ready to tear me a fucking new one too.
Sorry, that
Oh
was
my
the
God.
funniest. No, because I saw his facial expression.
Yeah, he was like, fuck. Internally, he was like, fuck, man. Oh, dude. But yeah, no, honestly, like,
Yes.
big kudos to you
Oh, no,
for like
huge
cooking, bro.
kudos.
Because like that was one of my main things for you, for like
for
for you especially, because like you know you always tell me how like you know you don't feel well after you eat like fast food and stuff. So I was like, all right, bro, then let's cut down on, because fast food is expensive. Because like we tried like financing it out, and if you guys, if there are people in the chat that eat a lot of fast food, like imagine you're spending on Uber
like
Eats
thinking that is cheap.
right, like
right? Yeah,
like at the bare minimum you spend about $20 after like
Yes.
fees and tax, right?
Can you verify?
Yes.
Yeah, like
Okay.
about $20, and that's if you're getting McDonald's or
Right.
Taco Bell or something.
Right.
So like $20 3 times a day, that's $60 fucking dollars. And if you do that 7 days a week, what's 7 times 6? $420. That's not right.
That's not right.
Which is
No.
insane. I mean,
That
is
is not right.
that what
That
kind
was
of
not even
prompt-
close.
Wait,
You good,
hold on.
I love your math, man.
That
It's
is
just always spot
that is
on.
140, dude.
No, what the fuck? No, it's not.
What did you say?
60
7 days a week?
60
$20
times 7.
each.
60 times 7.
60 times 7?
Yeah.
That is
Isn't that 420?
that's 130, isn't it?
It is. How?
No, that's not. That's not. What are we?
What, shut the
Wait, hold
what
on.
the fuck? Did you
Wait,
just-
hold on. I'm getting
It is 420.
It is 420.
Wait.
It's 420.
Oh shit. Okay, whatever.
What the fuck? Everyone laughing at me and shit. Like I'm fucking wrong.
Wait, where did your figure come from? What was your figure?
60 times 7.
$60 a day? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because
For
you,
3 meals.
Oh, I was not door dashing 3 meals.
Well,
a day.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
know, in general,
if you
if
were
someone
to,
does
if
that.
you
Okay,
were
yo,
to.
if
someone
you
does that, yeah.
DoorDash 3 meals a day, that's like a different bro. I was eating maybe 1 meal a day. Like I was, to be fair, I was in that line of thinking where it's like it's cheaper to just order out everything.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really did think that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
oh wow, I mean, I pay for this Dash Pass, and it's like it saves so much time. I was like,
Sure,
I don't
yeah.
have
Yeah.
to do any cleaning. I get what I want, and maybe I feel a little bit bad afterwards, like maybe my
Yeah.
tummy a little grumbly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I'm eating, I'm smiling, bro. Come
Oh,
on,
for
like
sure, for
when I'm
sure.
eating
Yeah.
fast food,
This dude
those
orgasms as he
endorphins
eats,
go
bro. It's
crazy.
crazy.
I mean,
but
you dance while you eat.
Well, yeah, my food is
Yeah, he
slab.
literally
My food
does
is
this
slab,
while
bro.
he eats.
But no, yeah, at some point you got to realize like that's like it is expensive.
It is.
And I've
Yeah.
been trying to break that habit. There's a lot of bad habits I have, but that's one of them I'm just trying to break is like ordering out a lot.
You know what's even funnier?
What?
The first time he Instacarted like groceries, he
Oh, we
because
told him.
yeah, no,
Yeah, we told him. Yeah.
he was so ready to just be in love with Instacarting groceries, but they like did not get half of his order.
Oh my God.
And he
Oh,
was
yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking pissed, bro.
I was like, what was even the fucking point of ordering, bro?
I
order
know,
this.
I
I order
know.
this order from Aldi's, right?
yeah.
And I was excited.
do
I got
that.
like some basic things I needed, like
Yeah.
that, and I
Yeah.
got some sweets, some little treats for myself.
For
bro.
himself,
I
yeah,
got
that's
like some
right.
ding dongs and some Chips Ahoy, and I was like, oh, this will be great after I eat my dinner. Bro, tell me why this chick that goes and gets my order, she gets everything, but every single sweet item.
I'm
She
sickened.
just did not want me to have a
Betrayed.
good evening, bro. It was
Betrayed.
crazy. She's like, oh, chicken, yeah, they got that. Oh, Chips Ahoy cookies, those don't exist. Where would those be? And so, like, every single
Yeah.
sweet item, the soda and everything, bro. Didn't get any of it.
It depends. No, because
I was in a mood.
Yeah.
I really wanted
He
it.
was so
I was
No, I
disappointed.
know
so
he was disappointed. He
Yeah.
was. No, the thing is, because like there was a survey done with Instacart. So if you get a male, not being sexist or anything, it was a survey.
Okay.
If you get a male shopper or a female shopper, like the female shopper will always get like the better like ingredients.
Well, because they probably care a little better,
Oh,
and
yeah,
they
yeah,
do it
that's
for
what
their
they were
own
saying, yeah.
kids.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect my DoorDash driver to be a grade A chef and know what like
oh my god.
what
Wait.
the look for
Right,
and stuff like that.
the susu
Oh, no.
way.
Yeah, but I mean, like obviously, like no, I get that. Like if you to prefer a female to pick out like specific ingredients.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
Like
for
if I
sure,
needed
yeah.
somebody to pick out the freshest bananas and
Yes.
freshest avocados,
Yes.
I wouldn't say a female every time, but like I don't know, somebody that like cooks regularly. And then
Yeah.
again, I don't even know like tip. What are you giving that?
I
like,
cook
for?
regularly.
Yeah, I know.
Don't
but,
be
but I'm
misogynistic.
saying like. I don't know. I don't want to come off misogynist, but the majority of the times that would be like a female, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
Of course,
they,
no,
would,
I
they
mean-
would know a little bit more
Yeah.
about like. This
No,
sound
no,
really
for sure.
bad, bro.
No.
You
No,
know what I mean, though,
I
right?
get it. No, I'm with you 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, whenever I learned everything from my mother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like more power to women who care about that
Yeah.
stuff. To be honest, like, how many more Instagram fucking booty shakers do we need? You know what I'm
Booty
saying?
shake.
I mean, maybe a little bit more, but someone who could pick me out a good watermelon too.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Slap that watermelon. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what was the worst like Uber delivery for you?
Uber delivery.
Like for him, our Uber driver spilled his chili
Oh my god, dude! Did I ever tell you
in
that
front
story?
of our
Actually,
doorstep, and he was like,
no.
"Oh, yeah, you
Hold on,
can-"
no.
Yeah,
See,
okay,
you're
fine.
ruining the story.
Oh,
You're
I'm
ruining
ruining
the story.
Okay. I
So
will
for
not-
like 3 days straight,
Oh.
3 days straight, I was like, yo, I am dying for some Wendy's chili.
specifically.
Wendy's chili.
chili
Specifically.
actually slaps.
Yes.
So this is a valid craving.
Yes.
Okay.
With the cheese and the diced onions.
Okay.
And the
no,
hot sauce,
I
like
get- I
the
get it,
whole
yeah.
9 yards.
Yeah, I'm
And
craving it
like
right now.
3 fucking
Yeah,
days,
3
I
days.
was like, I want this chili, right? The first day we went out, we drove to Wendy's and they didn't have any. So we came back.
Yeah.
And then the next day, we got Wendy's Ubered, but they forgot the chili.
Yeah. No, this
So-
is all true.
So
This
on
is
the
all true.
third fucking day, I was like, bro,
I hate
surely. So I got Jen a
I got the
chicken sandwich,
Yeah.
and I got myself a double stack. That's what they call it at Wendy's.
Yeah.
I got a double stack with everything on it. That's how you get it, the susu way. And then I got a large chili.
Yes.
So he delivers it, bro. I see this dude pulling up to my driveway.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, I finally get my chili, bro. And then he messages us and he's like, yo, I can't give you the chili. And I'm like, why? What is wrong with the
With the
chili?
chili.
He's like, it's spilled. And I'm like, how? And there's a fucking lid on it. How does it spill, bro? I
Yeah.
open my fucking door and he spilled that shit on my steps, bro.
He pulled a Kevin Malone, bro. No.
Bro,
No, he was livid.
Bro,
He
I was
actually
I was
livid.
so bro, I was screaming.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
5-second rule, bro. He's
Bro,
still gonna
no,
beat it.
I'm telling you, it was 2 in the morning.
It was 2 in the
And
morning.
I was
yes.
fucking screaming bro, like
Did that ever happen to you?
No, I don't think I've ever had that. I don't think I've ever had like a really bad DoorDash order. I've had
Really?
it delivered to like the wrong house before.
Yeah. Sure.
And at that point, it's like, well, I got to reorder it. But like, those are always solvable, right?
why can't you just go get it?
Well, because I don't know where the
No,
fuck.
no,
they're
they
from.
literally. Remember
just-
what happened with that chicken incident?
Oh shit, yeah.
The late. Oh my god. So
No, but I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've
Yeah,
never
what's
had
up? Yeah,
anything
yeah.
like that before.
Yeah.
I did, however, in
Yes.
college, I ordered McDonald's in a drunken stupor one night.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I forgot it, and I woke up the next morning.
It was just there?
And
Oh,
it
was
was
it
there.
there?
It was
Holy
so fucking
shit.
cold. I was angry actually because I ordered like apple pies, bro, and they were gonna be fresh. And oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Did
fresh
you
apple
eat
pies,
it?
bro.
No, I didn't eat
You
it.
did.
It was
Oh.
cold as fuck. I just threw that John away, bro.
Oh my, that's a waste of money, bro.
Leftover McDonald's. You
He
might
was-
as well just eat something else.
He was drunk.
There's something that's so leftovers. I'm a very picky with leftovers. I
Sure.
believe there are some foods that are edible leftover and some that are just throw them away.
Yeah.
Pizza, cold pizza's gross, by the way. Heat it up. Be an adult.
Huh.
Yeah.
Put it in the microwave, put it in the oven. I don't care. Heat it up. But like a lot of things you just can't eat leftover, bro. Like there's some things like a McDonald's burger. I will not eat that leftover. That
Oh,
does
no,
not make
no.
any sense.
Have you
Yeah.
had a McDonald's burger leftover? That thing's hard.
No, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but like, Gage said something to me very interesting when
what?
he moved in one time.
What?
I was like, Gage, why don't you eat the leftovers on the stove? And he goes,
Oh,
listen to me.
yeah, yeah.
He goes, I won't eat it unless you put it in the fridge. And I said, this ungrateful piece of shit.
No. So, Chad, here's what I'm saying is like, so this is something, I don't know, it's new to me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
these guys, they'll cook. And they cook great food. I hate gassing this guy up, but they do cook.
Oh
He
my
cooks
God.
good food, and Jen's cooked a lot of great meals too, all the time. But like the thing they do is when they cook it, they will just leave it overnight on the stove.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
a full day.
Yeah.
Which that's not egregious. But like me, I'm like I don't feel comfortable eating it after it's been sitting a full day out. I would rather
well,
they
again,
would just
that's
put
him.
it in the
That's him.
refrigerator
Yeah.
immediately. And so like that's the thing is like seal it up and put it away. Like that's just how I feel, right?
You know what the plan is? Wait, what? Yes.
Would you put the whole pot in the fridge?
That was another discussion from no. You would not put the whole pot. You put something saran wrap and then you put it in the fridge or something like that.
Interesting.
Okay, first of all, Duar, you're talking about. So he's talking about something about rice being left out. First of all, that's called berry disease or something where it like puts you into cardiac arrest.
Sure.
But it's not deadly poisoning. Okay.
Oh no, we're not talking about rice. Like we have a rice cooker, and that's for
Yeah, we have
it's
a
a
rice
We're
cooker.
talking about just leftovers.
Sure.
in
Yeah,
general,
yeah.
though.
But then,
like
like,
leftovers,
yeah.
they got to go to the fridge right away. That's just like how I was brought up. And then
I-
like you
again,
guys
that's
just
how I was
leave
brought
it
up,
like
yeah.
in your pan, and then you're like, oh, I'll just eat it the next day. And I don't know, like I not that it's
I get it, bro.
probably not
We're
fine,
peasants,
but-
bro. We're dirty. We're dirty, low life peasants, bro.
I don't know.
I
bro.
get it.
I don't know. That's just a
Rub
me
it
thing
in
though.
it.
But it's like I wasn't super. I told him I was like I'd love to like. I brought it up because I thought you were offering the leftovers a lot too, but he made it very abundant that he doesn't have leftovers. He said, by the way, I don't make leftovers. What I
well-
make is for me, baby. He's like,
Well, the thing is, for us, like our leftovers is if we make like curry,
Right,
like
right.
stew,
yes,
like
yes,
you know.
but
yeah.
that's what I'm saying, Chad. Is they will leave it out, and I
Yeah.
told him I wasn't like super comfortable with that.
No, I
So
don't.
where are you guys at on that? I know a couple people shared some things with me.
Yeah.
though. It goes in the fridge right away, bro. And that's just like the,
Okay, all right, Chad, where
I
are
don't
you with
doubt
that?
in 18 hours leaving it there,
Yeah.
that some foodborne illness is going to be able to fully develop and
How
like
about
ruin the dish.
Yeah.
but-
How about this? At least for like, so we're Korean. We're just gonna put our back. So we're Korean. A lot of our foods are fermented already. They're fermented like kimchi,
I mean,
fermented
it means it's been
cabbage.
left out for months.
Literally. So like when we cook like if you guys are familiar with kimchi, if we make like kimchi stew or anything like that, like that's fine a day. So like it also depends on the ingredients. I mean, if it was, I don't know, like if we use something with milk or something, that's a little different.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah.
again, like I think there are scientific facts on how long food should be left out.
Yes,
So
yes.
obviously follow those protocols. But if you're talking about like Korean food, that shit dank already.
Oh, no, Korean
a little
food
bit
is, like,
more
the-
dank ain't gonna kill nobody.
You know, back like if we're in Korea, like back in more traditional homes,
Yeah.
you literally leave the kimchi out in the dirt. Like you put it in the jar.
Okay, first of all,
Yeah.
preface that. You don't just throw food on the dirt and eat it.
Sorry.
You put it in a jar
You put it
and
in
you
a
put
jar,
it underground.
Underground. Yeah.
You know what's
Yeah,
something?
Yeah.
I don't actually know who like when it's right to do this.
Okay.
You know, people that leave like, don't people leave like butter out on like a little thing, like a stick of butter in like a little
Yeah,
tray?
yeah, yeah. I've
Oh,
seen
wait,
that.
And they just leave it there.
But that's
right?
like a
Well,
That's a very
yes. I'm
distinct-
very white myself, bro. But my family didn't do that. And
Okay.
like
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of families that did do that. How long does butter stay good when it's
Actually,
just
I don't
sitting
know.
there?
it's just fat. Forever.
Can it just stay there indefinitely?
Yeah.
Like so.
Lard and fat and butter, yeah.
So that's a normal thing.
Yeah,
What? That's different. That's different. I'm talking about like a little. I mean, I guess right. Like
I mean, you know, bars of soap are made out of like butter and
Yes.
fat,
Yeah.
and those last forever.
I
Oh,
suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, yo, you guys can fact check me. You guys can fact check me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty fucking sure you can leave butter out forever. Right,
Right,
like
yeah.
like
The
literally
what?
The
a
grease
grease jar.
jar.
Never heard of the grease jar?
No, what's the?
Yeah, yeah.
Josh, say that in the mic. Say that in the mic.
There are families that have had like jars of grease building flavor.
Yeah,
Like
So that's the
for,
thing.
Building
a
flavor.
literally.
Yeah.
No, literally.
It gets better every generation.
Oh. Also, is it like
That's
kimchi?
why like I kept
No.
reusing the oil
Oh,
when we were
okay.
doing fried chicken and stuff.
Oh, I don't know, man. If I use oil, I kind of just. How do you guys even throw away your oil? What do you guys do?
What have you been doing?
It goes in like a bottle and then ends up in like a landfill somewhere. Like,
Okay,
shit
okay.
like that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, for us, like when we deep fry stuff, we strain it
Yeah. So
and then we
get all
just reuse
the,
it because,
yeah,
like, I mean,
burnt
again,
out.
like oil's oil. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's going at 400 degrees.
Yeah.
There's no bacteria surviving at 400 degrees, or we'd be living in the Last of Us world, which
I
we surely
am
are
sure.
not.
Wait.
The Last of
Yeah.
Us world, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be crazy.
Like, imagine trying to survive in a world like that. Imagine.
You know a world that I'd want to try to survive
What?
in, though?
Okay. Oh, okay. I love this conversation. Go ahead.
What?
Well, I was gonna
Pick
segue.
a world,
I,
pick a world.
I was gonna segue.
You
I
gotta
was gonna
segue.
say
Oh, no.
the world of Pokemon, bro,
The world
or
of
something
Pokemon.
similar.
Oh my
to it.
god.
Okay.
I don't
Let's
think
talk
we've been
about
talking
it.
a lot of. Let's steer our way into video
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
now,
Yeah. Go
bro.
ahead. Yeah. Okay.
We talked about Yu-Gi-Oh, but there's been obviously something that's been in the news for the last
Oh
week
my
that's like
God.
unavoidable.
big
bro.
controversy.
Yeah.
These guys have already been like super into it.
I've been no
so
life in
I'm
the
gonna
shit
let
out
them
of it.
yap about it a little bit, but I want to kind of like preface with
Yes.
Palworld.
Yes.
That's the buzz about it, right?
Yes.
Palworld.
It's the greatest game ever made.
It's exactly what we talked about on our Patreon episode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yes, we
Pokemon
did.
MMO,
MMO, baby.
that we've been waiting for.
No, but okay.
But it's not developed by Nintendo.
No, this is not Pokemon.
Yeah, and you know what?
Yeah, that's what the legal team wants you to say,
Oh,
Jen. It's not
that's
Pokemon.
not- it's not-
That's what.
Do we
they
have
look
a
at
legal
it.
team, by the way? Either of them over there, a legal team?
Yeah, I guess so.
But I have a couple articles up, and this
Yeah.
is from just like the last week of gaming because it has been such a thunderous
Oh
like
my God.
uproar, right?
It's broken
Like,
records.
Palworld released silently, and it became the second highest paid Steam game. $30, right? That's how much it
$30,
cost.
yes.
$30 and like almost as much downloads as I think it was PUBG, as they said, when
Oh.
PUBG was only pay to play for
Yeah.
a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So breaking records. The game is obviously crazy, and it's a lot of people saying a spitting image of like Pokemon.
Nah, see,
Yeah.
look, I'm going to get a lot of fucking hate for this. I am.
Lay it on.
Yeah, yeah.
This is from experience. How long have you been playing the game?
I've been playing from 12 in the morning. That's generally when I end work. From 12
Yeah.
a.m. to 7 a.m. We've been
Yeah.
playing on multiple days.
Yes.
So we've been, you could say, no lifing it.
Yeah.
But while like also working, and I can confidently say that like it doesn't remind me of Pokemon at all. If you play the game, just for a little bit, and I know Josh can vouch for me too.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like Pokemon at all.
Oh, are
Like,
you trying to say that's what you're gonna get hate for?
Yeah, like
Oh,
I think,
no, this is
yeah.
not
I mean,
Pokemon, no.
no, like it's not Pokemon. 'Cause,
No.
I mean, that's what a lot of people are saying.
Oh,
and
I
people
see.
are
Yeah.
literally writing emails to Nintendo
Yeah, yeah.
and Pokemon saying like, "Yo, sue these guys."
So, are you saying it's not Pokemon for the core gameplay loop or Pokemon for the characters? Because I don't
Both.
think that's
Both.
the core. I wouldn't argue with the gameplay is probably completely different
Yeah,
than the
yeah,
yeah.
Pokemon game. I don't think that's where people are getting like antsy about it.
Sure.
I think it's because of the images and like the
Right.
sprites used. Some of
Okay.
them, I'm gonna be honest, bro, you would be stupid to try to defend it doesn't look exactly like Pokemon. Like some of them
Sure.
look like legitimately just ripped off sprites.
Sure.
Like I know there's in an article actually that I have next to the one talking about this one being the second played one. There's like some sprites that are like shown.
Oh,
Like,
this,
see, that's like a
okay.
Galarian Meowth, and then I don't know what is that thing on the left.
Gridtail.
Gridtail, bro.
I got one of those.
Like, you gonna
Wait,
tell
I
me
got
that
one
doesn't
of
look
those.
similar? Yeah, come on. And
I
then-
mean, sure. I mean, again, like there are some differences, but then you have to understand that there are some differences. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I mean, to me, if I saw that, I'd be like, that looks more like the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland, or even the first gym boss. The people were saying it looks like Electabuzz.
Yeah,
but for
Electabuzz,
me,
yes.
it looks more like Totoro.
Scroll down, Dan. There's
It
a couple
did, it
more,
did.
I think. That's
Oh,
when
okay.
somebody laid out a whole bunch of like things that were like you could see Leafeon and Cinderace like transformed into one of the what are they called? Pals? Are they
Pals,
called
yeah.
They're called
Palworld?
pals, yeah.
Yeah, and then like there's one in particular.
Dumod.
Luxray in particular has been the one that I've seen like whatever the Luxray similar one is like exactly the same.
Is there more? Can we just keep scrolling down? I know there was a big Twitter post on it, but
I'm sure though. But then
That's all
I
I
just
had
want to
on that
say
article.
this, at least for like as from like an artist point of view,
sure.
like I think this was a huge debate in like anime.
Yeah.
Like in anime characters, right? If you just erase the hair and the eye color and everything,
Right.
everyone looks the same, right? Like
Right, it's
you
called
can't-
one face
Yeah,
syndrome?
the one face syndrome
something like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is called a one face syndrome. So it's like even for this, right? It's literally just like the eyes and the mouth, like everything looks different. I mean, like the thing is,
I think that's the one, right? That's
is it this one?
That's the Luxray one, right? Doesn't that look like that's crazy? Like I get, I think the one face syndrome
Yes.
only works so far.
Sure.
Because like okay, when you're making a human
I
character,
like that,
right?
yeah.
Like obviously a lot of human facial structures.
Yes.
They're all human, right? But this is like a wolf lightning character, and you mean to tell me they said, "Wow, I want to make another wolf lightning character"? They couldn't say like let's do a wolf water character. Mix it up. Do something that isn't an
Hold on.
exact ripoff.
There's 38 pictures. Can we keep going? I mean, you can't justify that. I will. You can't justify that.
I think that one's reaching, but
Yeah, that's
This
a
one's
reach.
a little reaching.
Parts from like this one in particular that pulls from a lot of the different Pikachu variants. Like even the tail, like
Oh,
the tail
yeah,
looks like Raichu.
Sure, but here's the thing, right? Like, being inspired is not a crime. Like, the world runs on inspiration. Like, that's reaching. Like, all right, give me another one. Give me another one. Like that's a reach too. Like, if I wanted to make a fire fox,
That is how a
that is a fire fox.
Yeah.
I think Palworld did it better than Pokemon. And what is this? That's
Piplup.
Piplup,
yeah.
and what was that again? What was the other one? Pangolin.
Pangolin or something.
I
yeah.
mean, how
I
else do you
mean-
draw a fucking penguin? Like,
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like,
you know what
let's
I'm
say-
saying? Like-
let's say I told you draw an apple. How different can you draw an apple?
Yeah,
right?
but it's like okay, at what point is it like? Like you said, how many ways do you make a penguin?
Yes.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe make the penguin not
blue.
literally the exact same design as. I don't know, bro. I agree with you that it's like okay to be that one's
That's
reach
a
too.
fucking stretch.
That's a reach. That was
That's a
stretch.
reach.
But some of them are legitimately like I think too close for comfort.
Sure, keep
and,
going.
and I agree that it's not like a crime to be inspired, but I also think like you got to be like cognizant of okay, maybe we
Is
this
this
like
reaching? This one's not.
That's a reach too.
Yeah.
that's a reach too. But some of them are legitimately like scary how close they are.
Sure, but I mean, again,
And then
like,
this is a game that I think, like, okay, like
Oh.
like you said, the gameplay loop. I guess like the question you got to ask, like the gameplay loop is different enough from Pokemon where you wouldn't be
Yes.
able to compare the two, right? So let's take all of these models and
Mm.
make them nothing like Pokemon. Do you think this game would have the same appeal,
I don't know. I mean, that's
or do you think because they're using models that look like Pokemon, that's why everyone is so excited to play it?
Well, I mean, here's the thing for
Because if
me.
the game was like legitimately good,
yeah.
none of this would matter that they all look the same, right? And I don't doubt that the game's good, but like, okay, then why didn't we make our own sprites? Why didn't we actually like?
I mean, but like the thing is, like they did
Mm.
for some of them. But here's the thing: like I never go into the game saying, "Oh, I want to catch this Lickitung looking thing." You know, like I've never once had that moment.
Now for us, like when we immediately played the game, at least for me, for example, like I felt like I was playing Sims. Like you know Sims, right?
Yeah.
I just felt like I was playing Sims, and this was kind of like an addition. Like, oh, I could
Yeah.
catch
Did you just say
things.
like you didn't have a moment where you said, "Let me catch that Lickitung like Pokemon"?
Like, like I never went like, "Oh, this pal looks like this one." Or looks like this Pokemon. I mean, but you got to play the game though. But you
you're
got to
lying
play
to
the
me.
game.
You're literally lying to my face, bro. Like, there's no
No.
way. We just looked at like 5 Pokemon that looked like similar.
I could
Like, you mean to
vouch
tell me
for
that
it.
penguin
Yeah.
guy? You're like, you didn't go, "That's Piplup."
No.
Not once.
That's
He
crazy.
has never
that is
commented
absolutely
on it.
crazy.
Not once.
That is
I-
absolutely crazy.
Not
No way.
once have I done that.
I feel
No
like
way.
this is like the same argument people used to have like when Digimon first came out. When Pokemon was already out, it was like Digimon was just another Pokemon.
Like Agumon was Charmander.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But like, I mean, I don't know. The way the game plays, like it's so good. Like it's a survival game.
Yeah, it is a survival
you,
game. Yeah.
you build
That's what I'm saying.
houses.
I'm not like discounting the game.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like fine and unique on its own.
Mm.
I'm just saying like is one of the only reasons that this is having so much success is because all their sprites are modeled like Pokemon, right? I don't doubt that.
Sure.
And you know what? At the end of the day, another question is that a bad thing?
No.
Is to
No.
get people to play your game, you got to make your sprites look like friendly and like close to something else that is popular. I think that's fine, right? But like, I still think it's like really, really like just wrong to like stand here and say like they are nothing alike. They don't look anything alike. I never had that moment that was Piplup. There's no way that looks nothing like Piplup.
Well, I mean, I'm
think
just
that's, like,
telling
I just
you.
think that's
Yeah.
silly, bro. Like,
I'm just telling you how I felt about it, though.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think people like approach this. This is just my opinion, right? This is my personal opinion. I don't think people really approach this game because, like, oh my god, that looks like Pikachu. I want to play this game. I think it was more like, oh my god, this is like a survival game where you can like.
Well,
catch
no,
something.
that is
the
actually just
original-
wrong. Every single time I've seen somebody go about this game,
Yeah.
how have they described it? What have they described?
Right,
this game
right.
as?
So that's what
Well,
I'm
no,
gonna-
What have they said?
Right.
Tell
So
me,
they're-
what have they said?
So people are like,
What have
this
they
is.
said?
Oh, let me speak.
It is Pokemon with guns.
Yeah, but again,
That's the only way I've heard this game described. Is
Sure.
it's Pokemon
Sure.
with guns.
Sure.
So if it was really nothing like Pokemon, I wouldn't even say it was
yeah,
Pokemon
I mean,
with guns.
throwing a
bro.
ball at something to put it inside the ball. I mean, like.
I mean, that's the general like what we grew up with, right? Like that's
Well, that's what I'm saying,
Pokemon,
right?
yeah.
I mean, but again, like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And you know, people say that, right? Like, the creators of the game didn't say that,
Yeah.
right? It's people are saying
no,
that,
this is
and
like
and,
the
and,
thing
and that's
that- yeah.
completely fine.
All
And
right,
that's
let
completely
me
fine.
rephrase and like it's not more like I think like at least for now like people actually go on the game because it's like a survival game. Like
No,
you
that's what I'm
actually
saying. I
play
feel
for
like
it,
all
yeah.
the people that initially started the game, like half the people that play the game were just trying to like see how close to Pokemon it was.
Yeah.
And like, but the reason like it's getting so many more downloads,
Yeah.
is that the game is like actually fun
It's
to play.
actually a good
right?
game.
Right. So
Yeah.
the games are simply fun to play. But I think a lot of people kind of like when people were just like, oh, this looks like Pokemon with guns. I think
Yeah.
that was like the initial draw to the game.
Yeah, and then
But
like people played it.
Yeah, but
and
they played it. They
Yeah.
saw that it was good, and they were like, "You should play it too." And then because like there is like that MMO aspect, like we talked about during the Patreon
Yes.
episode. Like you could draw so many people into the game, because so they sold 8 million copies
They
in
did.
a week.
Yeah.
There was a recent article done. The guy who made the
Mm.
game spent $10,000 to make the game.
Yeah.
10,000
That's insane.
in the span of a week. He made what's 30 times 8 million. 8 times 3.
We were not good at math. We established this an hour ago.
$24 million
Are you
Yeah.
sure about that
in
figure?
a week.
Do you need to pull out the calculator?
No. 'Cause 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 8 is 24. $24 million
Yeah.
in 1 week
Yeah.
for putting in $10,000 into the game.
Which
That
is
is
just
crazy.
insane.
I mean, sure, like even us, like as content creators, sometimes we piggyback off of like the Yu-Gi-Oh IP too. Like in our thumbnails, we would put Yugi, right? Like I remember when we were smaller, we would put like Yugi in the thumbnail as opposed to us.
Yeah.
But I mean, now it's a little different. Now we put both. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think again, like like I said, I'm not disagreeing with you on anything, right? Like I'm in full agreement with you, but I think that like the game is fun, and I think you're right. The initial alert to the game was
Oh yes, it's
Pokemon with guns.
That is
because
the alert.
everyone was like, "That's fucking sick! I can shoot Pokemon or whatever."
Well, the thing
Or-
is because you also came running downstairs saying, "Jen, there's a new game. It's Pokemon with guns."
right, but I
And
only
then-
said that because that's what I read.
Yeah, I know.
and,
And then
without
we
me
played it.
playing it.
Yeah, and
but
then we
now,
played
but
it.
now after
Yeah.
playing it, now my idea behind it is a little bit different.
Mm.
But again, like the original allure for me wanting to play the game was trying to see if like I can go safari hunting and shoot these motherfuckers. You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
like an MMO. That's
yeah,
what we
and it was
wanted,
an MMO.
right?
It's something that I was like, everyone in the house could play together because
Yeah.
they have 32-man servers, which is kind of sick.
And again, I think Gage, like you're completely right. Like that's definitely where the allure was. But again, definitely like gameplay wise, I feel like you will have to play the game to like definitely understand. Like, oh, like this is actually a really good game. Like, which one are you trying to read?
Someone said it's literally called Pokemon with guns.
Yeah, that's
It's-
what I was referring to.
It's literally called Palworld. It's literally not called
that's-
Pokemon with guns.
That's when I was like asking you like, what do
Yeah.
people call it? And that's all people call it is Pokemon with guns.
Yeah.
I've seen everybody describe that. All the people that I watched, they're like, "We're playing Pokemon with guns today." I've seen Pokemon went live today. Pokemon with guns today, bro. Like, I don't know. So like the thing that I'm like getting to is like, I don't doubt it's a good game, like I said, but like, why, like to get buzz about the game? If the game had like no similarities to Pokemon sprite wise,
Sure.
like how would you get people attracted to the game? And I'm wondering, is this a legitimate strategy to just take an already known IP, give it a little bit of an extra little sprinkle, and say like, oh, it's mine now, and then let everybody else do the work and say like, this is like this game, but it plays different, and like just riding off of that, like an already known
Sure.
IP.
Then what about? I mean, you can say that about Fortnite.
Yeah, no, I know you can say that about anything. Yeah.
You can say that about
You
literally
can say like
anything.
Fortnite was like
Fortnite
the
was
free
taken
PUBG
from-
or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like you could.
Fortnite was taken, like some of its like coding and stuff was taken from PUBG.
sure.
But
yeah.
That's why there was a huge like lawsuit when it first like came
Yeah,
out.
and that's what I'm saying. Even for Valorant and CS, yeah, a lot of the Valorant movement mechanics were just very, very close to CS mechanics.
Oh, it is very close.
Yeah, like
Okay.
the movement wise and stuff too. And like, but again, like, you know, how many, if you want to play a shooter game with 2 bomb sites, how different can you really make? You know what I'm saying?
Right. But again, I think that the main thing was it's because like I don't even think the developer was like marketing it at all. I'm not
No,
sure.
no, he
if
literally
they
he
were.
put out a trailer way early on
Right,
Well,
he
yeah,
did.
that's what
no one remembered.
Bean told
Right.
us. Bean Soldier said there was I'd never heard a trailer for Palworld.
Did
you?
There was a long time ago.
Yeah, like
A long
how
time
many
ago.
views did that original trailer have? I can't imagine like a whole bunch, right?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I feel like,
But
And
like,
then like people hyped it up basically.
yeah, I mean,
right?
again, I
Yeah.
think it was a good marketing stint. To be fair,
what?
What? In
like,
what way?
like just the whole Pokemon with guns thing.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
Is
don't
like,
know
is
who
that going to
started
be a
that.
next
Yeah.
level? Is like, okay, let's just reskin an IP and then like hopefully people like latch on that it's close to something and do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, are you asking me if that's okay?
yeah.
Oh.
Do I think that's okay?
So like it's
Because I
gained
mean,
in-
obviously it's been working. I guess it's okay because like it's been done like we mentioned with Valorant and CS and stuff like that. Like Valorant is close. Like you can't do much different than CS:GO. Like
Right.
how much can
Yeah.
you do that's
Point and
gonna,
click,
like,
right?
separate it, right? Valorant is like close to CS, but
Well,
I don't
then
know.
I guess you could say the same for like designers, then, right? Like for me, like I would draw like I don't know, like
Well, yeah, exactly.
like I would draw like an Exo Sister, right? And then that's still inspired from Exo Sisters, but I drew it like it's my design. Like I don't know. I feel like it's such a that's a totally different like conversation. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
more
again,
than
like
that, yeah.
again, like I mean, when you start delving into like the art world, I mean,
Yeah.
it gets a little touchy because you know a lot of artists are very passionate about their
Of
work,
course, yeah.
and like you know, like a lot of artists were trying to like cancel Palworld over AI,
Yeah.
and a lot of artists are also like a little bit weary of AI sort of taking over the art space too.
Yeah.
Which again is a very valid thing because like
Yeah, yeah, it's
even for
definitely, yeah.
content creators, a lot of the Instagram girls that you scroll through are actually AI.
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah.
So like they're not real people.
Yeah.
oh,
And, like,
I
and
don't
they-
interact with those posts, bro. So
I
I mean,
mean-
I don't
well,
get
well,
it.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like you see it.
I went through a phase, bro. I did go through that phase.
You're through a
What?
phase.
Wait,
I was
whoa,
about,
whoa,
like-
whoa, whoa, whoa! What phase? Wait.
When I was
Context
about
of
like
what?
when I was about like
13.
13.
13?
Yeah.
I went through a phase where it was like every like e-girl or cute girl on Instagram.
Yeah.
That I was like, oh, I want to see more pictures of her on my feed.
And you-
Follow. And I would just
Really?
follow these
Oh,
really
wow.
attractive women. And that my Instagram was like unusable for a period of time because it was just yeah. And
Every
so-
time you scroll, just titties,
so yeah,
titties.
yeah, not like titties. They're not naked. You can't be naked on Instagram.
You
But
can
it's just
now.
like,
You
can you?
Yeah.
Hey,
Let me start
okay.
following these pages again.
No,
bro.
no, no,
Like,
no,
what were the
like-
names? No, but like I had it was like just attractive girls, and then I was like, I don't know these people. I like I'm never gonna get with these girls. Why am I following all of them? And so I just went on
Exactly.
this huge
Yeah.
exodus. I just like purged my entire
You
Instagram
did.
account of like I maybe follow like 1 or 2 girls that I still think are just like mighty fine, bro. But like,
but,
I-
no, like on Instagram, there's a trend, and like, bro, like I
but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like okay,
Yeah.
like I went through a phase where I followed those accounts.
yeah.
Do you know any of your buddies that just are following random like women?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Is like who falls for that type of thing? Like,
Not us, not people like us.
Yeah.
But I mean, what I'm saying is like on Instagram right now, there's a trend. Like I'd be like scrolling through Instagram with Jen when we're just laying down.
Yeah.
And like usually like my Instagram is full of like gaming stuff and like
Cooking stuff.
cooking stuff
Yeah.
because that's what I watch. And like there'd be like a little Instagram short about cooking, and then all of a sudden, just girls
Scroll.
with titties. right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And if you look at it for any longer than a split second, you get another one.
Yeah.
And then another one.
Yep.
And then another one. And there's a trend on Instagram where like a girl would be just dancing or something, and then there'd be like one frame. It's called the pause game or
Oh,
something.
I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and then like it forces you to interact with the post.
Yeah.
And you know what? Kudos, fucking genius.
No, that is a genius.
But yeah, it's like,
How
I mean,
long? How long did you spend on that 1 7-second video, bro?
well,
don't ask me
Yeah,
that.
you wouldn't-
That's not
how
me.
Much personal
That's
interaction you had with that?
And first
bro?
of all,
Maybe
all you have to
that's-
do is screen record it and then just do it frame by
Yeah,
frame.
he already-
You win every time.
Oh, you win every time?
How did you figure that one out, bro?
It was an Instagram comment about it. Yeah.
No,
there was
but,
a very
yeah.
specific app they said you had to download for. And hey,
And so for research, I downloaded
No,
it just
Oh,
to make
yeah.
sure
It comes in handy.
I see.
for other stuff, like when you're watching the cooking videos, you want to slow it down a little bit because the stuff comes up on screen too fast.
Yeah, but to answer your question, Gage, yes, there is some nudity on Instagram now.
Oh man, no, yeah, like I don't know, like that's what I'm saying is like I get follows from bots a lot, right?
Oh, okay.
Like, and they'll be like random girl names, and there's just like
Oh.
one picture of them on Instagram.
Oh.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that's what you're referring to as like
No, no,
AI
no, I'm not.
generated.
No,
women.
no. There's like Instagram accounts with like millions of followers.
And she's an AI.
It's an AI,
Yeah.
but like it's like a split, right? Like that's why things get popular in the controversy, right? Half the people think it's real, the other half think it's don't. It's definitely AI, and the person getting monetized is some dude in his mom's basement.
AI is
Yeah.
scaring me, bro. Like
It
I told
is
you the other
scary.
day about that Amaranth AI thing, right?
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
did you subscribe to that, by the way?
Yeah, but, you know,
Research?
bro, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So if anybody's unfamiliar, actually,
Oh, here
I
we
have
go.
two stories actually that are funny to tie into this. So like the Amaranth is a very famous Twitch streamer, and
Yes.
she's also on OnlyFans and stuff like that. Very famous creator over there. But she released something recently, whereas I don't know if you guys remember, like a couple years ago, people like Ninja and stuff was like releasing things like "I'll text you." Like,
Yeah,
here's
yeah.
my number.
Oh, that
text me,
thing.
and
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
follow
Yeah.
me, and I'll text you back and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
And it was just like a generic group message that you could like send text to everybody or something
Right,
like
right,
that.
right. Yeah.
She took that a step further, and she has like developed like an AI of herself
Yeah.
that will like interact with people that pay a subscription fee.
Yes.
Are you
And it'll like
serious?
it'll
Yeah.
remember
Wow.
conversations you had.
Mhm.
It'll remember like the person it's talking to, and it'll talk to you like on the daily, right? You can
Yeah.
like text this number, and it's an AI responding. And it's really scary because like you can get attached to that type of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it
yeah.
reminds
Oh, yeah.
me of, I just listened to another podcast today.
Mm-hmm.
Our friends MBT, Peeps, and Luke Von Karma have their own podcast
Okay.
called like Will of the Council, and they go over like Am I the Asshole things on Reddit. They go like through threads.
Yeah.
And there was this one thread that they were talking about, and there was this girl that she was having like an intimate relationship with an AI version
No, yes.
of a dude from Red Dead Redemption, a character from Red Dead Redemption.
it happens.
And because like this AI was able to mimic the character, she was like having this super intimate like relationship with it, like sharing
Yeah.
her day constantly with it, texting at night all the time and hiding it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just like like in love with this AI person.
It happens.
And like it's scary to think like
Why's your face like that?
and we talk about we're laughing like look at these goobers getting
Yeah,
like
yeah.
falling in love with an AI.
Right.
But like I don't know, bro. You get lonely sometimes. You like I'm just saying, bro. If I got lonely one day and I started chatting with an AI, and
Yeah.
I would punch you in the dick.
making
you
me
would
smile
legit?
and giggle and stuff like that, my life would be over the next day, bro. I feel like people could really get like roped into that
No,
stuff
people
really
do.
easy.
No,
or do you
there's a
think you're
whole
too
thing.
strong-minded? Are you always like that is a robot? I will never fall for a robot.
Yeah, I'm very cynical in that
He
sense.
is, yeah.
But I mean, Susu, not me. Susu JPG. It's
That's the
another.
other streamer.
She's
the streamer,
she's
yeah.
like another streamer
Oh,
chick.
I'm familiar with her. Yeah,
Yeah. She actually released something and like an AI deep fake where
Oh,
it's
she did?
very interactive, as in like, because she was like, why would I let someone else
Yeah.
strip me when I can monetize that myself?
Oh.
So she essentially made a deep fake of herself
yeah.
where you can just be like, take her clothes off and stuff.
Oh, and she just and the
And she-
AI does it. Yeah.
and it's like an AI thing, and people subscribe to it.
I mean, that's
Really?
like superpower because she's right in a way. Like,
Right.
Like that was a whole problem with like
Mhm.
a year ago or something like that
Yeah,
with
with
deep fake like
Aatrox.
porn and stuff with Atrion
Yeah,
yeah.
and stuff like that. Like that's powerful for her to
Yeah.
say like,
It
you know
is.
what, somebody else is gonna do it.
Might as well do it
Let
myself.
me do it. I'll make the play myself.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
No,
yeah.
it is,
because
yeah.
I think a lot of women would probably be self-conscious about
Oh,
that. Like
yeah.
I don't want
Right.
people to ever envision me naked anyways. Like why would like that's gross and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
I don't know, to accept it and say like, hey, this is gonna happen anyways. Let me
Yeah.
make
Might
my
as well
own.
get paid
Might
a
as
fucking
well.
good chunk of change on it.
That takes balls.
I think. Yeah, I think.
You know the biggest thing happening right now though?
What is
The
it?
same thing. AI boyfriend girlfriend.
Well, yeah, that's what we were just like.
Yeah,
talking
I know,
about.
that's
yeah.
what I was saying,
But
yeah.
then like, it's not like famous streamers or anything. Like there's like
You just
apps
create
upon
the.
apps upon apps. Like you create your perfect girlfriend, and you just
I don't know, man. Like,
then it's creepy because some men actually like or women like they fall in love with it.
yeah, that's what I tell Yu-Gi-Oh players all the time, bro. You just need the touch of another human being. You know what I'm saying? God damn, dude.
I mean, how do you feel about then like parasocial relationships then?
Like being in love with somebody.
Like a viewer,
Like a viewer like loving
feeling anything for you.
I genuinely don't know, bro. I being a creator and going to like events and stuff like
Yes.
that and having people talk to me. Like I have just come to terms that some people don't know what boundaries are.
Absolutely.
Oh,
And I think
okay.
some of those
Absolutely.
people like they just live blissfully in their own world.
Sure.
Where like everything is okay because nobody tells them something's not.
Not. Yeah.
No,
And-
because like
and
some
there could-
people. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, and there could be like different levels as like maybe it's not appropriate to tell this
Right.
person like, or maybe it's like offensive to them.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to make them mad or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like naive, right? I feel like everybody should like understand how boundaries work. and stuff
Right.
like
And
that.
the general social cues.
And
It is,
like
yeah.
it's easy for me to say like, oh, it's super sad to let yourself get attached to somebody that you've never met before and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
I've had people call my work phone
Oh.
to try to chat to me because they were like they thought we were friends or something like that.
See, that's
This
what
happened
happens
like
a
somebody
lot.
I used to work at the
though.
card shop.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Some people would like message me on Twitter and whatever.
Yeah.
I'll respond every now and again.
Sure.
I'll get back to you if I feel like it. But
Yeah.
this guy like called my work and he
Yeah.
said, "Hey, is Gage working?" And
Oh,
of course, my
shit.
boss said, "Yeah." Gave me the phone and he said, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And I'm like, "Can
Who
I
is
help
this?
you?"
Yeah.
Just some random guy. I'm not gonna put the name.
Of
out there.
course, of course.
But it was like creepy. Like some people just don't understand like boundaries like that.
No,
and
'cause,
obviously, it's
yeah.
really sad to like say like, okay, how can you let yourself do that? But also, it's like maybe I don't fully understand it. Like maybe maybe I'm the person that's saying like I'm strong-minded that I'm not gonna fall for a robot. Like I'm not stupid like that.
Right. Right.
But am I? Like maybe I just haven't hit that point yet that
Right.
you know AI Madeline hits me up and says, "Yo, what's up, Gage?" And I go, "Hey, you got nice bazookas. I'm a big fan of those."
No, 'cause
If
that-
yes, do you also have a nice ass?
No, 'cause that's the problem. Because like a lot of people like look at content creators or just anyone in general, right? Like some people truly believe like, oh, like Nim Nim or like, oh, Susu is my best friend. I think we're best friends. Like I don't know.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like for me, like I
Yeah.
don't mind the parasocial relationship
So
because
you don't mind it.
because I'm very good at setting
Okay.
boundaries for people.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm a bigger person, so like
Oh, what are you gonna do?
I can set those boundaries and like I'm very clear and concise with people as is.
Yeah.
I mean, because like when Gage started living with me, he was always like, "Susu, why are you so like stern or like the way you speak is just
Yeah.
like very
Stern.
well,
I think I use the word patronizing. a lot.
patronizing,
And
right?"
I don't know, maybe that's just the way I felt, but like the way Susu would talk is like it's like very matter of fact and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like you'll say something like maybe like isn't totally stupid,
Yeah.
but the way he responds is like very just like cold and cut dry.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wow, damn, he made me feel like what I asked was like dumb. And no, he's just trying like to help. That,
No,
like,
but
Yeah.
just like
that's just
That's
his
how I do.
personality,
Like,
though, yeah.
and I tell this to Dan all the time too. But like, generally when I speak, if you ask me something, I generally like right now I'm talking at a pretty quick pace. But if you ask me something and it really does matter, I slow down my speaking and I start speaking a bit more slowly,
Yeah,
so I can think about what I want to say.
Yeah.
And I generally say what I mean and mean what I say. So nothing ever leaves my mouth if I don't want it to. So that's why like I'm very like cut and dry with my responses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's who he is.
But
though.
that's how I am. I mean, but honestly, I would much rather have that because it saves a lot of time. Like you know what Gage, Dan, and Josh and Jen are really bad at. I'd be like, I would ask them like, "Yo, when do you think you can? When do you think you can do this thing?" And they'll be like, "Oh, soon."
Right, I think you can give better answers.
I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? Just give me a fucking number in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Just give me something concise.
Oh no, so that's why like, well, since obviously I am in a relationship with Susu, so it's more like, so now I've also adapted of his way of saying things. It's like, hey, what's your ETA?
Well,
What's
that's
your
what I'm saying. Because
ETA?
like,
Yeah.
I'm like, if you ask me something, I don't want to waste your time. So I'll just tell you everything that
What
you
you
need to know
need, yeah.
in one moment. You know what I'm saying? Because like, if you're like, yo, Susu, where are you? Right? I will tell you, I will be there in 3 minutes. Like, I'm not going to be like, I need to take 2 more lefts or right and go straight. You know what I mean? I just want to answer your question. That's all it is. That's all it is. clear cut and concise. You know what I'm saying?
But that's him.
It's me in a nutshell.
It's
yeah,
just
it's me in a
it's
nutshell.
just Susu in a nutshell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How we,
But yeah.
we were talking about loneliness and AIs, bro. I mean, that's
what's
how do we get from there to here?
Oh, powered.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like, I was just thinking, like, we were talking about like falling for Amaranth AI and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Like, do you think people are just like don't know how to make friends now?
Yes.
Like, I
Yeah.
think kids that are growing up nowadays, like, making friends is hard. Making friends is hard was a kid, anyways. Like,
Well, it's always hard.
yeah, but
It's always
yeah.
hard.
yeah, but I think like especially now it's got to be like way harder.
Well, I mean, because like, we grew up touching grass.
Yeah.
Right.
We actually
But
did,
kids
yes.
nowadays, all they know is their phone.
Yeah.
So if they're interacting with their phone, they build relationships through the phone.
Right.
Because like a lot of my friends, right? A lot of the people that I game with, some of them I've never seen. But like I do have this attachment to them because I spend countless hours with
Right.
them. But again, like we don't know. We've never tried it. I mean, download an AI girlfriend.
Oh, is this an
my homework?
experiment?
That's my homework?
Wow.
Let me see. If you start giggling at your phone, we're taking it to the hospital.
Oh,
We're
that's-
taking it to the hospital.
But that's, it's like so weird to bring that up because like I had a lot of friends that I made exclusively through gaming.
Yeah, that's
I'd
what
never
I'm
seen
saying.
these people
Yeah.
in real life before.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And so like now that you brought that up, I'm thinking about it. And I'm like, damn, I could fall for an Amaranth AI. Really? Like I
Oh my
became
God.
best friends with these losers. I've never seen their face before.
They could be AI the whole
Damn,
time.
maybe
It could've
maybe
been
I
AI.
could really fall for this
Wow.
Amaranth AI. Like maybe it's not that far of a stretch.
Well,
No,
I
but,
mean,
like,
again-
even like you
Yeah.
said, like we grew up like touching grass and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that, like being able to like meet friends face to face.
Yeah, yeah.
Like obviously you can make like lifelong friends that you've
Yes.
never met before.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I think a lot of people have become comfortable with the fact that you never have to meet these people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've just
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of accepted the fact that, you know what, maybe this person doesn't have a face. And like that's okay, bro.
Oh.
And I think that's scary because like the world, like we're already seeing people are falling for AI. So
People
I miss
are-
grass. I'm saying.
No,
I
like,
wonder how it's doing.
Again, the same thing, like same argument. Like in our generation, it's just so different because like I actually went to the playground and
Yeah.
I made friends at the playground. Why
sick.
why you look at me like that?
I'm not looking at you in anything or any way. But you know, just to quickly tangent off that too.
Yeah.
You know, it's really hard to make friends as content creators, because like,
Are you saying as adults or is that a totally different conversation?
well, as an adult, like, yeah, content creators our age, like in our generation,
Okay, so
not like
adults.
these kids.
No, I don't even feel like it's content. I think it's adults in general, bro. Like it's
think
really
so?
hard to make adult friends. Like obviously, I think we have a blessing where we can go to a local game store.
Sure.
And there are nerds loving the same thing as us. You're not gonna get along with everybody, but like that's a base level like enjoyment thing. Like we have. This is funny. We have like a third place to go to. Like
Yeah.
you got to think like the average working 9 to 5 adult. What do they do?
Work
they
at
go to
home.
work. They go home.
Yeah,
And on the weekends they go to a bar. Right?
Yeah.
sure.
Like there's no really like there's not many third locations for average people to go to meet people and be friends. Like we're lucky that we have our full-time job and we're able to make content every
but
day.
that's also at home.
And then we
though.
can also go to like
Yeah.
these game stores and have people that have like same like hobbies and us like that. But a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people like we talked about an episode on podcast people that don't do anything. People that go watching TV is my hobby, bro. Like how are they gonna meet friends? How are they gonna meet people?
I mean, some people go to church, some people go to bars, like some people go to clubs.
you only
like,
go to church to pick up chicks,
I mean, you're still meeting
and
someone.
then you go to the bars to meet Jesus.
find God.
Okay.
Find-
You will find God at the bottom of your whiskey glass,
Yeah.
as opposed to sitting at the wooden pews at a church.
I mean, when do I guess like we've also met as adults? Everyone here met as adults, right?
but my point is this,
Yeah.
because like at least if you go to work, you can have work friends.
Yes, you do have work friends, yeah.
But then like in the content creating space, because it's like
oh, you're home
a
alone.
pseudo competition, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone is competing with each other,
Yeah.
essentially. How many real friends can you really make?
Well,
Like
it's
really?
also difficult.
And
for-
like
yeah.
I mean, then but at the same time, you would have to define what a friend is to you.
yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, like it's just hard because, like, I mean, like if you like at the card shop, like you go to the card shop every day, you have work friends, like the people behind the counter, like those are the people you can go out to like drink with. But even as content creators, like Sam's in Canada, Simo's in
Oh, wait, is this public knowledge?
California,
He's in Vegas, but okay,
Oh,
cool.
Vegas or
yeah.
something. Yeah, like it's hard, right? Like for us, it's cool now because like, hey Gage, you want to go crack a beer? Sure,
Yeah.
it's good now.
I don't know, but it helps like I guess full circle. It helps that like we grew up making friends with
Yeah.
people that we never met before,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like I meet these people and I realize I don't have to see these people every day.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
like feel close to
Right.
them and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
I mean, again, it just depends on how everyone defines the word friend. Like,
Yeah, it's different for everybody.
Yeah,
and,
everyone's
and,
different.
and people need to like. I feel like a lot of disconnects happen when like your view on friendship is different, and then you like set expectations for each
Of
other.
course.
And I think like when those expectations are met, people start like getting a little bit bitter. But at the same time, that's nobody's fault, right?
Yeah.
It's just a lack of communication at that point.
Yeah.
If I tell you, Gage, if I'm your friend, you're gonna cook me 3 meals a day and call me pretty and shit.
Do you ever like? Okay, besides like actual arguments happening, do you ever like consider yourself you lose friends? Like my high school friends.
Yeah.
The
Sure.
people that I did band with all throughout college and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I went to the one guy's wedding, and I think like that's the last time I talked to him. Before that was maybe 2 years before that.
Wow.
And then I
Okay.
went to his wedding, and I moved here, and I haven't talked to them or any of those guys since.
Oh wow.
Okay.
But I would still say they're my friends, right?
Okay.
Like I'd
Okay.
still say like, yo, those are my boys. Like,
Yo, for sure,
and
for
I'm
sure.
sure
Okay.
they'd say the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's like anybody that or like any like sort of circumstance besides like getting in like a
Yeah.
friend-ending argument.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you're
yeah.
just like I don't think this person's a friend anymore. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
They were just like an acquaintance at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, but that's life, right? Like people come and go.
Oh, it's life in a
Like,
nutshell.
I mean, I remember back then when I was younger, like when I was like hustling, when I was
What do you mean you were hustling at the club?
Oh, is this club era Susu?
when I was
Fuckboy era? Are we talking
when
before
I
that?
was making money
Okay.
back in the day, like those people I don't talk to anymore because
Wait, are you talking about your nursing days or?
But he was hustling. He was hustling.
Oh, well,
the
never
hustle-
mind.
yeah.
Never mind. The other days.
the
Sorry,
other days,
The other
like
days.
you definitely
Okay.
don't talk to those people anymore.
Oh, I'm sure you don't.
And,
yeah.
and the dudes that I used to just like fucking go to clubs with
Yeah.
and just fucking fight people and shit, I definitely
Yeah.
don't talk to those people
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
And it depends where you're in life, because right now, like I want to surround myself with people who are like-minded,
Yeah.
right, and who want to be successful
Yeah.
and just are on the same wavelength, right?
Yeah,
Because
of
like
course.
as you get older, time moves faster for you.
Yes, it
Like,
does.
remember as a kid, you used to go, "Holy shit, it's only 3 p.m."
Yeah.
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And now you're like, you wake up and you're like, bro, it's 3 p.m.
Yeah. Oh my god! Can I tell you a funny story?
Yeah, what would you
No,
got,
no,
Jen?
no. Like,
It just hit him. He's like,
It really
oh shit.
did.
He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's right, bro.
No, the one funny story. This was during our early dating days, like very, very early. We were in a month into just like knowing each other and dating each other.
Yeah.
I met him in the city. Then he's a little drunk at not drunk, but he's a little tipsy at this point. He
Is this
bring-
fuckboy era Susu?
It was the
getting out
end.
the
It was
era.
the
Okay,
end. It was
getting
the
out
end.
the era. Literally, like getting out that like stage.
Okay.
Like some bars, like there's like a stair. It was like a second floor bar, so we would go out to the stairway. This guy pulls me aside. He's like, "All right, Jen, you need to leave." And I'm like, "Oh, what's going?" He's like, "Some danger's coming. Some bad. I contact some of my old like people.
Contacted my boys.
Yeah, my boys. Something bad's gonna happen, so I need you to leave." And I'm like, "What the heck is happening?"
Nah, a lot was happening that day, but yeah, I mean, some dude was talking mad shit outside the club.
No, I know.
And I was like, yo, you good? He's like, you good? And I'm like,
yeah.
shit, you good?
We
You know what
about
I'm
to
saying?
be good, bro. We about to be good.
No, but in the end, we both rode the cab back to your house. so
I
it
was
was
like,
fine. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, met this girl. It's only been a month. I can't have her in all this nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Uh,
But that was just funny.
Talk
it
about
was
like
so
losing
funny.
friends though, bro. My mom hit me with something. My mom's got
oh, your mom.
some nice quotes.
Words
bro.
of wisdom. Okay.
You cringed at my mom's last quote, but let me hit you
What?
with this one.
What do?
What quote did
Didn't I say something that my mom said earlier? And you said my penis went into my
Oh,
body.
No, that's
that
what
was your
you-
mom's quote.
You did not preface that was your mother's
what,
quote.
what was it? What was
Well,
it?
every day's Friday. Like
Every
Oh,
day
yeah.
Friday? Oh,
Your-
my mom.
Your mom would not say something
Yeah,
like
my
that.
mom was a rager, bro. My mom,
wow.
as some people would call regular people an alcoholic.
Oh, what the
Wow.
fuck?
Okay, so what
but
did she say?
My
What did
mom
she-
did hit me
yeah.
with this
Sure,
one.
okay.
My mom's not an alcoholic.
Yeah,
but she
I know.
did hit me with this one. She did hit me with this. Is
Okay.
actually she said some people are in your life for a season, and some
Oh.
people are in your life for a reason, bro.
Oh, wow.
And you got to think about that. You
No,
know
isn't
what?
that a nice?
Wow.
Isn't that a nice quote?
Yeah, it is.
How'd that one make your penis feel?
It's erect.
Oh.
If my shorts were any shorter, we'd be getting banned on
Oh,
Twitch right now.
I see. No, I think like at least like my viewpoint on friends. If we're like wrapping this up, like
Yeah.
it's super simple. It's like you scratch my back, I scratch your back. I think like that's
Yeah.
just the simplest way I view friendship. To be honest,
Yeah, I mean, at some point, right,
Mm-hmm.
there needs to be some semblance of reciprocation. And like, again, this is a conversation we've been having in house, like recently, like off camera. But like, I think like as friends, I think there is a point to where like, Gage, I will do this for you, no questions asked, right? Like,
Yeah.
don't even thank me for it. Like, it's a natural thing for me to do this for you because I call you a friend. But like at some point, I think like as a friend, like you need to reciprocate that or try to find a way to do your best to do so.
And this has nothing to do with like monetary value.
No,
or
not at all,
like
not at all.
that.
But like if I think like people need to step up in relationships, like even in like intimate relationships between like two lovers, right?
I
like,
think that's very important.
Like people like I think the disconnect happens when just one person feels like they're doing more than the other person, right?
Yeah.
Because that's where a lot of arguments come from. Like, why am I doing this and you're not doing this? Or you should be doing that. A lot of the times it's just, again, basic miscommunication. Because like Gage, like something that I have with Gage often is like, I'm like, Gage, vacuum, right? And then he's like, yeah, I mean, if you ask me, I will do it. Which is very fair. But then like, and that's what I told him too. And this is verbatim. I was like, you know what? That's very fair. Like, you know, if you're not used to vacuuming every day or
Every day,
often
that's a
rather,
little
then yeah, it's not gonna come click in your mind.
Yeah.
So I was like, I will remind you to do so. But then I also said, I was like, but after a while, just like, let me not ask you. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, that's just a friend. That's friendship, bro. Like in my opinion, I feel like that's just a normal thing. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, well, yeah, like even in friendships or even like between like girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife, like if if one party feels like, oh my God, I'm doing like, for example, I'm doing all the cooking.
Yeah.
How come he doesn't or she doesn't do all the cooking? Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where it happens. So again,
It's just really hard to bring up those conversations because they do
It
start
is.
up. They can go into arguments a
They
lot.
could.
Because then
a
somebody
lot,
gets
yeah.
hurt. Somebody brings it up and says, you're not doing enough. Well, what if I did feel like I was doing enough the entire relationship?
Exactly.
What do you mean? What are you talking
But
about?
that's why
Exactly.
you
And then-
talk though.
Yeah.
Like that's where the communication comes in.
I don't know. I've had some lethal arguments. for
Lethal?
Yeah.
Someone
Lethal.
died?
No,
Someone
well,
died?
maybe not
Okay.
I use that word. Like,
What the fuck?
no. But like, no, there's been some arguments that have definitely stemmed from that, like not doing enough or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's hard to bring that type of stuff up. It's hard to work that stuff out.
No, it really is. And that's the challenge with
Relationships.
relationships and living in general, bro. It is what it is, right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's why you surround yourself with like-minded individuals. And even then, it'll come up. At some point, one or another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you clone yourself.
But you got to surround yourself with like people that are different than you too.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
moving in
absolutely.
here has been like a huge thing. Like even just at a basic level, like you guys
Sure.
talking about like vacuuming, right? Like going
Yeah.
back to that real quick.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like the one thing is like I obviously don't have the same like expectation of cleanliness as
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys do.
Mhm.
And that's just because like the way you guys were brought up and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I said like I don't live in filth, right? Like
I mean-
I won't live in like a place that's moldy or musty.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna live like that. But like I'm not gonna vacuum every 3 days.
No, that's
because
what I'm saying,
if
yeah.
the floor ain't look dirty, if it's still got the lines in it from the last time, consider it clean. That's how I'm looking at it, bro. If it's got the lines from last time.
The
But these
lines
guys do
from
like
last
the
time.
vacuum every week. And like,
Every Sunday. Come on.
every,
hey, Chad,
every
come
Sunday.
on.
And we
Once
were
a
like,
week?
we didn't like bring up like the Sunday schedule before, but like I was like, oh well, if you guys like I don't perceive this as dirty, but if you want it as clean, just ask me.
Right,
And,
exactly.
and like it's uncomfortable to bring that up because like how would that's like talking about like the
Right,
relationship thing.
right,
You
right.
might react differently than how I expect you to. Like
Right.
obviously, I would be like, okay, sure, like I'll do it right away. Like
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
like I'll just be like, you just gotta ask. But some people might be like, well, I just fucking clean that thing. What are you talking about? Like what?
Exactly.
You,
yeah,
you
some-
need
yeah.
to relax and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And I don't think it's that serious sometimes. But yeah, it's,
Oh,
I mean,
this I gotta relax. Maybe that was past Gage.
Hey.
You
yes,
gotta
and
relax.
wash the sheets, bro. Wash the sheets, bro.
Oh my God. How often do you wash your sheets?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, never mind.
Bro, someone.
Enough. I watch them.
No. I don't know whose sheet it was. It was either yours or Dan's. Bro, it had like a bug in it.
It did.
It was white. It was white sheets.
Mine are gray.
It was like an inner like cover.
Like it was an inner bed sheet, not like a actual like cover sheet.
All right. Well, nobody's getting exposed tonight for
No one's
bugs
getting
in the bed. But like, no, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I wash it enough, but it develops like a smell, bro, and it smells like home. It's like
home.
What the fuck?
you ain't gonna. I know you ain't gonna agree with me on that, but oh, bro, let me tell you, it's a real thing.
We're gonna end it off on this.
What?
Chat. How often do you clean the house? Jen and I, we say once a week on Sundays.
The house.
The house.
Wait,
Like
what
I'm
do you mean?
talking like a deep clean.
Oh, like a deep.
No. Just like what we do right now. Like when I tell you to do it, like that stuff. Simply vacuuming your room. I mean, that's bare minimum. Vacuum your room and clean the bathroom. Bare minimum. When was the last time you washed your sheets since you got moved in here?
My sheets.
Yeah.
I did them like one other time, and then
Since you moved in?
no.
You did it when you moved in because we did it
Yes, I
together.
did it as soon as I moved in because they were filthy, bro.
Fucking disgusting.
And then I did it another time before I moved, not before I went home.
You moved again?
So you did it in October.
and then I did it another time when I got back.
So 3 times so
So
far.
once a month, essentially.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't think that's outlandish, bro.
You guys do.
I don't think that's crazy.
No cap, twice beginning of the week, end of the week. Oh, once at the beginning, once at the end. Wait, what? That means you do it back to back then.
Nah, people might be hitting me with the ew, bro. But I think that's totally fine, bro.
Fucking out in live.
You know what? I'll be based for that answer. I'll stick with that one.
Base. I don't know if that's the right word.
Like, speaking as the only like female over here, like I don't know, they look at me like I'm crazy, but like I like cleaning.
Jen, they don't look at you like you're crazy.
Oh no, because like you guys have a hard time believing when I say like I enjoy cleaning. So like my answer to this, I literally clean every day.
Oh, she's always cleaning. Yeah, she's
I
always
literally
doing
clean
something.
every day.
Well, I mean, because like we want to keep the downstairs clean for you guys. I mean, you know, so, but that's our job.
Do
But
you guys, how do you do with towels for your like you take a shower?
towels.
Do you leave a towel up to
Oh,
dry and use it
towel.
again?
What do you think he
or
said?
do you replace that towel every day?
Well, we replace it every day.
Every
That's
day.
what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I use
first of all, don't towel is 2 syllables.
towels.
Towels.
Towel.
What did he say?
I thought he said towels.
I'm saying towels.
Towels.
Hold on, say it again. Sorry.
Towels.
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 We're not getting into this.
Okay,
We're not getting into this, bro.
No, because there was a Reddit post, and I guess we'll kind of wrap it up with it. There was a
Sure.
Reddit post. So this guy was saying, it made sense. So, like, you have a fresh towel, right?
Sure.
Okay.
You get out the shower.
Big fan. Fresh towel.
You after the shower, you wipe off, right?
Yeah.
Is that considered dirty
Yes.
now? So this guy was arguing. So I agree, yes, too, right? I'm also on the yes thing. This guy was agreeing. Now, why is it dirty when you just showered and you're just wiping off the water after you showered? So that was what he was arguing. So why is
you're
this
saying
towel
like why does
dirty?
that make it dirty?
Right.
Because hold on. I'm gonna cook something up.
Ooh,
Wait a minute.
got him!
I feel like
Okay, so what do you think?
Are-
While he
so
cooks
I
it
guess
up.
okay.
Yeah.
The water, the excess water
Yes,
that
the
I'm taking
excess
off
water.
my body.
Yes,
Is that water considered
dirty.
dirty? Is that
Yeah.
the question?
Yes.
Well, no, then why would you shower with
Exactly.
dirty
Well,
water?
that's the question. Is like this is the dumbest question I've ever been asked, bro. I shouldn't have to describe it. I'm using a different towel. That's what I'm doing.
All right, so what do you think? Is
mean-
that towel dirty now?
yes.
Nah, for me, it's just wet. I wouldn't say it's dirty.
So-
I would say it's wet.
Now this is a wet towel.
Yeah,
now,
I mean, I
too.
just
Okay.
clean my fucking body. So, I mean, it's like, if anything,
Yeah.
the dirtiest thing in there is our fucking loofah. That's just been in my ass crack like every day.
the loofahs get. Like,
You know
bro,
what I'm
they've seen
saying?
some world wars.
That's
Let me
what
tell
I'm
you.
saying, bro.
No, but it's okay. So I agree with you too, because like we always like switch out our towels like every single time we shower, right? But then like there are some people who have to use it for like weeks.
No, that's a little
I
different.
think
That's a little
crazy.
different.
I
Like,
think you could use it 2 days. If
Sure,
you go
2 days, yeah.
wash one, and
Dry
then you know
it.
what, it's clean.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you said, it's clean. Leave it up, dry it, use it again the next day. It's got to go in the wash that
Yeah.
day after, though.
Sure, agreed,
Yeah.
agreed. We can also agree
Yeah.
that we have been running that timer
Oh yes.
a little excessively.
Yes.
All right. So, boys, we're gonna make sure
Yes.
to upload this stuff. I know we said we were gonna do a 3-week backlog.
Mm.
It ended up being a 4-week backlog. But hey, at least you have a month worth
Hey,
of
that's what we
content
do.
as we catch up with this stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy. This takes a lot of upkeep and a
Yeah.
lot of time.
Oh, and if you guys want to catch more of us,
Ooh.
where can they catch us, Gage?
Where can they catch us? If you go to ! We have a command, right?
Exclamation
It's
table.
Yeah.
It takes us to our link tree. Has all of
Yeah.
our links.
Yeah.
That's the
Patreon,
Patreon, the Twitter,
everything.
the
Yeah.
YouTube, which will be uploading stuff soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of stuff on there
Yeah,
for you guys.
So the Patreon and YouTube will have content starting from this weekend.
Yes.
So from February on, like we realized or initially we only wanted 1 episode of backlog, but that was kind of unreasonable.
Yeah.
It was 3. It was supposed to be 3. But a lot of stuff happened, so it ended up being 4. All good. Fuck you guys. You got to chill.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh wow. Okay.
But yeah, so as always, after these podcasts, we do
Yes.
it live. We do a quick Patreon segment. So make sure you guys sign up for that because
Yep.
they are very in depth and deep, and we go deep. You know what I'm saying? We go.
I'm actually
balls
Yes,
excited
we do.
because the one we spent talking about the Pokemon MMO. We
Yeah.
talked about our theory of a Pokemon MMO, and
And
that was before
Palworld,
Palworld. got
yeah.
announced. So it's
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
to see how our thoughts kind of coincide with. We
Yeah.
were ahead of the game, bro.
We were, bro.
Oh,
we
we're
knew.
already ahead
We
of the
already knew. We already knew. But all right, guys. So
But yeah. Thank you for being here.
yeah, thank you for being here. Let us know how we did. And oh shit, yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Later, folks.